Judge, this is the case of anger management.
Thanks. Based on my paperwork, what I believe we have here is a full plate of foolishness with a side of hot mess and a tiny taste of tacky. So let me see if I can choke this meal down.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Maria Denton and Donnie Denton. The two of you have been married for 11 months. And you've already decided that this is not going to work out. Mrs. Denton, you're suing Mr. Denton for a certain amount of money. We will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mrs. Denton, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Your Honor, I'm here today because I'm stuck between my boyfriend, Donnie, and my husband, Donnie, who's a deadbeat.
Your Honor, that's not even accurate. How the am I a deadbeat?
You don't know.
I raised a child that's not even mine.
You don't do nothing
I
for
raised
her.
a child that's not even mine.
Hey, Mr. Denton, I appreciate your fervor, but you got to let go of the language. You know,
Sorry, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry. Just be on board. All right? Mrs. Denton, why don't you continue to tell me what you were telling me?
He has anger problems, Your Honor.
I don't have anger problems.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You can't even have a decent conversation with him without him losing his temper.
Well, you lost me in the beginning when you said he don't like your boyfriend.
No, he
I
don't.
mean,
Exactly.
you're married to this cat over here for less than a year, and you got a boyfriend.
That she plans on marrying, exactly.
Oh.
Explain how that happened.
Because me and my daughter went up to see him, and he threw us out and had another girl in there 2 days later.
Yeah, because you wouldn't do nothing as a wife.
Stop. Now, when did this incident occur where you threw her, where she came home and saw you with another woman?
She didn't catch me with another woman, Your Honor. She didn't. And she can sit here and say that she did. But I left to go work on the oil field.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I was staying in a hotel. And I got them up there, and she wouldn't do nothing as a wife.
No, that's not true. I would do everything.
No. So, what things was she refusing to do?
Okay, she barely ever cleaned. I was working 12 to 14 hours a day. Mm-hmm. She barely ever cleaned the house or the hotel room. I would come home to the hotel from work looking like dirt and oil. Mm-hmm. I worked for an oil field company. And I would have to clean and pick up, and then she claims, well, I was chasing your daughter around all day. No, put her in the floor, put TV on, and do your wifely duties.
Okay, just because she's crawling and everything, you can't make your baby sit in one place. She was pulling stuff down constantly.
Now, Miss Denton, I've had children, so I know what's up. I can still keep the house clean. What was the problem?
I kept trying to keep the house clean. Every time I turned around, she was pulling stuff down. I was going behind her every 5 minutes, it seemed like.
Well, I guess.
But you're not the first woman to have a daughter, and a lot of us managed to keep them together and keep the house together.
I know, Your Honor, and it was hard because I was the only one doing it.
No, you were
Right,
not.
I get it.
You really?
Yeah. My mom did it.
I was doing laundry for him because he wouldn't do nothing for himself, hardly.
What?
I was doing his laundry because he said, oh, I need my laundry, I'll go do it.
Oh, you coming in here light, Miss Denton. You're going to talk about I had a baby pulling stuff down, so I couldn't do nothing.
I was trying to get everything done. I was first-time mom, doing everything on my own.
Did it? And had a full-time job. I don't even want to hear all that. So, what did you do once you decided that she wasn't pulling her weight?
I was actually at my buddy Kyle's, and I would go to his shop, and I was working on a car. It was a Dodge Durango 2008, and my intentions were fixing it up and giving her a car for her and her baby because she was always complaining about not being able to go nowhere. Well, she stayed in a hotel in the middle of town. I worked outside of town.
You had ways to go places, though.
I worked outside of town, and if I needed to go somewhere, yeah, I had buddies I worked with. Yeah, I make friends. She's just too lazy to even do anything. She's too lazy to even make friends. She can't,
Not true.
You had a stroller and you couldn't even get out and walk.
I didn't have the stroller with me, Donnie. I had to leave it behind.
Look, there was a park not even 0.2 miles away from the hotel.
She couldn't make it.
She couldn't even walk that.
It was further than that. It was 1.5 miles away. I'm sorry, and I'm carrying a baby around all the time?
It was 0.2 miles away.
No,
there was
a
swimming pool, there was a playground, there was everything there. I walked there.
You walked there?
Yeah, plenty of times.
When I asked you to go do that with us, what'd you say? No, I'm too tired. Or you would go out with your friends.
Yeah, because I had to do your duties and mine.
No, you didn't have to do my duties. I was doing them
I wasn't going to sit there and let it not be done.
Miss Denton, what do you say when afield?
His anger. His anger is a main problem in our relationship.
It ain't anger, it's just passionate about my life.
Give me an example.
When we were living with my family, he shoved a doorknob up my ass.
Damn right I
and then
did.
laughed about it.
Damn right I did.
How did that happen?
Well, her family has been disrespecting me for months on months after the fact that I left, and when I found out that they were behind on rent, I started working free to help them on rent. I called them up on 2 months of rent in 2 weeks.
Again with the language, Mr. Denton. I know
you
you're
don't even
upset.
help out with anything else.
I helped your family out with rent. I got y'all caught up on rent. Your family was 2 months behind on rent in the house that y'all were living in Gore.
But
so
I
don't want
also
to hear that. Tell me I don't have responsibility. I caught y'all up on rent. I made sure that y'all had what y'all needed. I had a job. I had everything. The only thing I didn't have at the time was a vehicle.
But
so I don't want to hear that. And you sit there and you say, I don't do nothing. Okay, if I don't do nothing, why was I raising your child the way you
don't
threw
even
in my
help with
face?
her.
You sat in the floor like a 2-year-old.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Threw the rings at me, said go give them to my slut.
Because you had other girls.
The only person I was was my hand, which is Jill.
Whatever.
Oh my God. Again.
Caught you.
Mrs. Denton. Is he accurate that he actually helped catch your family up on rent?
He helped that, but you know, after everything he did, he turned around. They were trying to be nice to them. He wouldn't have respect for them.
Be nice.
Stop.
He disrespected my family in so many different ways. He got in my face.
Yeah, I did. She deserved it. Every one of them deserve it.
And then my boyfriend that I have now, he sit there and helps out with
Hazel. Boyfriend? You're legally married to me.
Stop.
How you got a boyfriend?
Because you had another girl in there and you were
Face,
her.
Hey. Now, y'all.
I got messages, Your Honor. She said she only wants me.
Hey, I'm talking.
I got a boyfriend because I got tired of him.
So let's talk to the boyfriend.
How you gonna lay up in bed with my wife?
I don't think
she's done with you.
Huh? Oh yeah, where's the papers? There is no papers stating that she's divorced. Come on. Come on.
Hey. When did you get a boyfriend? How deep into the marriage did you get a boyfriend?
After he said he was done. I didn't date anybody till after I lost his baby, after he said he didn't care. He flat out told me that I'm glad you lost the baby because no child deserves to have a mother like you.
They don't. They don't.
Did that happen?
Yes, ma'am, it did, because she was sitting there being suicidal. She was sitting there talking about killing.
I was depressed.
You were sitting there talking about killing yourself in my hotel room.
No, I wasn't doing
And that's why
it
I snatched Hazel out of your arms. Go ahead and lead up to that point, how I snatched Hazel out of your arms.
You were
Multiple
snatching Hazel out of my arms.
You threatened me in the house that I got you in. The house that I got you in that was your granddad's, you threatened to stab me.
I never threatened you.
Okay, yeah, you did.
No, I never threatened you.
There was people in that house when you did it.
I never threatened you.
They called the police because they didn't even know what to do.
You pushed me on the ground, cleaning out shit, and you pushed me on the ground.
My goodness.
You don't come at me threatening.
I wasn't threatening you. I told you to step away from me.
Hey. I still don't understand how you got a boyfriend.
I got a boyfriend because I got tired of him. I got tired of him. He said he was done. I was done. That was it.
So
but we wasn't legally divorced.
Let's talk to the boyfriend. Now your name is Donovan too, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're very tall.
Yes, I am.
How long have you been dating Mrs. Denton?
We've been dating her for a month.
A whole 30 days.
Yeah. I've known him since I was 16.
Did you know she was married?
Yes, I did, but he's too to take her his own daughter.
Bitch, Come on. You want to watch me myself?
Hey.
Boy.
Stop cursing. You're the judge, right? Stay here.
He's with my married wife. How you gonna lay up in bed with my wife?
I don't think
she's done with you.
Huh? Oh yeah, where's the papers? Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Hey, now look.
Stay here. Calm down.
Now look. I know you're upset, but we're gonna try to get through this in a reasonable fashion, okay?
She's married and laid up in a bed longer than a month.
Why couldn't you wait till you got divorced? You had a baby with another dude. This new dude took the baby with another dude, married you. Now things are funky in that relationship, and now you got another dude. Do you see anything wrong with the way in which you conducting business?
I see it. It's just, I got tired of him.
You don't see nothing.
How tired could you be? You were married 11 months.
He can't control his temper, and he drinks.
Because I'm passionate about my family who's cheating on me.
Cheating? You're the one that was cheating.
I'm not cheating. Not once. Like I said before, the only
Let me ask you this. Where do you get that cheating stuff from? On what do you base that allegation? Does any of this and any of her history frighten you?
Her family members actually love me. And I've actually known her since since she was 16. So I used to be a bull rider.
Well, you in another rodeo now. Where do you get that cheating stuff from? On what do you base that allegation?
I caught him. I went through his phone one day, and it was on there.
What?
He
What
was
did-
messaging
what did
other
you
women.
see?
He was messaging other women
She
saying...
seen messages from a year ago.
No, it wasn't even a year ago.
Yeah, it was, because I asked you in person. I said, did you look at the date? And you're like, oh, no, I didn't. And I showed you the date, and you said, I'm sorry. I should have looked at the date, because I was
No,
working.
that wasn't even a year. We
Yes,
were
it
together.
was.
We were together when it happened. You said, oh, because we weren't
Let
even
me
in a different
ask
town.
you this. I'm not sure I had it right. I've been saying you're married for 11 months, but that's not true.
No, we've been
No.
together.
You've been
married
together for 11 months, married for 5, and things got that jacked up that soon.
Because she
Yes.
can't stay faithful to her husband,
I
who's
was
out there
faithful.
busting his ass for his family.
I was faithful. I never once cheated on you. When you said you
Whatever.
were done, I was done.
Whatever.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what to do. Mr. Taffner, does any of this and any of her history frighten you?
No, it does not.
I mean, given her history so far, she seems to move from dude to dude fairly quickly.
Yes, she does.
Why are you comfortable that you are gonna last a little while?
Her family members actually love me, and I've actually known her since since she was 16. So I used to be a bull rider.
You used to be a
Rodeo.
bull rider. Well, you in another rodeo now. When they get a divorce, when the divorce is final, are you gonna marry her?
Let him.
I am.
I don't care if he does.
Well,
She's going to move on to the next
oh,
guy.
listen.
Next guy to the next guy to the next guy.
I got plenty to say to you, and it's all gonna be nice.
What about the text messages where you were threatening him because he was around
You know
my daughter?
what?
Let me see the text message, but were you sleeping with him at the time?
No.
Yeah, she was.
He was in another town.
You lied to me. You said you kicked him out of the house that you live in, and
Because
come to
I
find
didn't
out he
wanna
was
fight
still
with you.
there.
'Cause I didn't wanna
know
fight
what?
with you
Not
anymore.
once did I cheat on you.
Mr. Denton. Oh, Mr. Denton.
She came over to my hotel room
Mr.
last night
Denton.
telling me she wanted to work things out with me. I said, no, I think we should be friends. Before she left, she said, I want to kiss you.
No.
She said, but you left.
No.
Wait a minute.
Before you left my hotel room
Mr.
last
Denton,
night, you know what you
could you
told
stand
me?
next to Mr. Denton for me? Because I'm not getting anywhere here.
Working with you.
Did you actually come to see him last
I
night?
went over because he said he wanted but I didn't talk very long. I left.
No,
Did you tell
well,
him that you wanted to try to work it out?
No, I told him
Did
to
you
be
ask
civil.
for a kiss?
No.
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
never
you
once
did.
asked
Lie
for
through your
kiss.
teeth. Lie through your
Sounds
teeth
like
and
something
more.
you do.
No, I wouldn't kiss him, and I'm done.
Lie through your teeth and more because you came
Why?
over there to
Why
me.
would I go
you
from something like this to back to like this?
You know what?
Well, that was unnecessary.
You know what? You know what?
Hey, I got Mr. Taffner. People are what they do, especially if they do it regularly. I'm just saying that
He's
to
an
you
adulterer, that's what
so
he is.
you can just take a step back,
Sleeping with my wife.
take a look at what's going on, and make sure this is what you want to do. That's all I'm going to say. You look like a nice fella, other than the fact that you're sleeping with somebody else's wife, which is just not good conduct. Do you know what I mean? You wait until...
I didn't move in with them until the end of June.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Married-
Longer than a month.
They're still married.
Thank you.
Paperwork wasn't even filed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to wait. Everybody can't just jump into bed the moment you get the urge. You got to look at what's going on. See what the circumstances are. If love is true, if love is right, if love is real, it'll wait on you. It doesn't have to be right now.
No.
But Mr. Taffner, thank you so much. Why don't you have a little seat over there before something breaks out in here? You want $200 from him because you say he broke your cell phone.
Yes.
Tell me how that happened.
I was at work while he was at home taking care of the baby.
Exactly.
And he
Baby,
threw
that's
it-
not mine.
He threw it against the wall because I didn't take the Wi-Fi phone to work with me because
No,
I
broke my phone. I slammed my
Let her
phone on the
finish, let her
table.
finish, let her finish.
He threw a phone that I got when I was pregnant with my daughter, who has pictures of when she was born, all the way up till she was 3 months old, and I can't get none of that back.
Okay. What do you have to say about that, Mr.
I didn't
Mr.
throw her
Denton?
phone. I don't even know what she's talking about because her phone that she took to work, I threw mine.
No.
I threw it on a table. I smashed it on my coffee table and stomped on it. There was 2 people in that house and watched it happen.
I got it.
That was another phone. I'm talking about my
it was
phone
the
that I
phone
got
that you're
last
talking
night.
about.
Hey. I'm done. Mr. Denton, you seem like a nice, hard-working dude, and you're mad for a reason. I ain't mad at you for being mad for the reason that you have. You married a woman who had somebody else's kid. You took care of them. Then you went to work. And you went to work in an oil field, and that is I ain't never been out in one, but I know it's difficult to do. Then you come home, and she talking about she too busy holding on to a baby to cook you a meal or to do anything. I think that's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
I'll make sure you have meals.
I've had a baby. I had 4 step kids, 2 kids, and a job. Put people in jail, come home, fix dinner, and the house was clean. I don't want to hear it. Now, let me say this to you. When you move forward and shake off all of this weight you got on your shoulders, I want you to go home and have a party. I want you to go home and pretend this never happened. You finalize the divorce. You get it done. Don't be mad. Don't let her live with you. Don't be angry. Don't be upset. Don't be anything. Just be free. Just be free. And she's not above being one of them women that call you back, hey, don't listen to it.
That's what she did.
Well,
she came over to my...
I know. On her phone number, put the name do not answer. So when her phone number comes up, it says do not answer, and don't. You trifling. And I'm gonna tell you something.
I wouldn't have been that way towards him, Your Honor.
It doesn't matter. We were married.
You're trifling. I don't care what he did. If you wanted to leave him, leave him.
I didn't want to leave him.
Ms. Denton, you're trifling, you don't learn, you don't know when to be quiet. I'm telling you, your life is going to be a trail of babies and exes if you don't get it together. You have to deny yourself your immediate wants. If you're going to be a mother and a wife, you have to do things that are difficult. You don't have to feel like everything happening all the time. You don't have to feel happy. What you have to do is do your job as a woman and a mother.
I've been trying. I honestly have been.
Try harder. If you mention the word depression, which always, I hear that, I understand that. And if you are, get help.
I have been, and that's the thing is when I lost the baby, he didn't help. He didn't make anything better.
I get it, but
why should I help when you got so...
Hey.
He wasn't there
This
when I...
ugly
Yes, he was.
show is over. I wish you both the best. I ain't nowhere in the world I'm giving you $200 for nothing. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
What's your take on everything that went down?
I mean, I thought he was good at first. He was good at my kid, and then he turns around and he does what he did. It's pointless.
Talk to me a little bit about how you're going to move forward from here.
I got a new contract, and this is the least of my worries. So, there you go, man. He can have her.
Judge, this is the case of no more drama.
Thanks, Nick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what's going on with these people. All I know is she's agitated, he's upset, and I gotta sit down and figure out why.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Latricia Clay and Raymond Baptiste. The two of you have been together on and off for 5 years. You do have one child together, and you both have children from other relationships. You two are in a relationship. That relationship is ending, and Ms. Clay, you want $1,040 for 2 months of transitional support. We're going to talk about that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Clay, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Your Honor, I'm here today because Raymond rather play the video games than play with me. I cook, I clean, I pay the bills. You know what he told me, Your Honor? We can only have sex on special occasions and birthdays and holidays. Look at me. I am your special occasion. Look at these controllers. Look, Your Honor, look. Look, here go your controllers. Play with me. I'm your game. Play with me. This your game right here. Play with me. I even have the video to show you of him. This is what he do. 24/7 live. Look, this is him right here. This is what he do. Show that video. I'm tired, Your Honor. I'm done.
That's all you see.
This is all he do. I'm done. I'm tired. This is all he do.
Mr. Baptiste, your woman is upset.
I hear that.
Do you play video games as much as she claims?
First of all, Your Honor, I'm a man of faith.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a proud member of the Black Men Don't Cheat Club.
Oh.
How you a man of faith? How you a man of
And I
faith?
ain't got no
but
time
you got 2
to
kids
be
out of wedlock.
sleeping around.
Oh, man of faith, but he got 2 kids out of wedlock.
Why do I got
you
2
know
kids
what?
out of wedlock?
You remember Hurricane
Why?
Harvey in Houston?
Why? Yeah,
I
go
do
ahead,
tell
tell
you,
about it.
girl.
Go ahead.
We was
I'm
flooded
pretty sure you
in.
was
Guess what
asking
he was
me,
doing?
man.
What was he doing?
Playing the game. I went live on YouTube. I see him playing the game. What the hell is a swindle nation? I'm tired. He's a grown-ass man playing a video game. That's what's wrong with society today. These men want to play video games and don't want to pay attention to what they supposed to pay attention. I cook, I clean. Any man will want me. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. Anything. Any man will want me. He complains that I cook too much. Who complains about a woman cooking too much, Your Honor?
Ms. Clay, thank you very much. Now, Mr. Baptiste, let me ask you this.
Please ask me.
Do you play a lot of video games?
Yes, I do.
And how many hours a day do you play?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I got this. I play about 7 hours, maybe.
A day?
Not every day.
Not every day.
Sometimes maybe 3.
Sometimes, but 3 to 7 a day. 3 to 7 a day. Do you work?
No, I don't work.
You don't work at all? You have no job?
I don't have no job.
Are you a
I'm
good
in
house
school.
husband?
I take all my bills paid. I pay all the bills. All the bills is paid.
Your Honor.
How do you pay the bills with no job?
I'm a
working.
veteran.
You know how you get
get-
subscribers.
Oh, you get veteran benefits. Hang on, let Mr. Baptiste talk. You get Ms. Clay, give me a minute. You get veterans benefits,
Right.
Okay, and you're in school trying to get something together. Good for you.
Right.
Good for you. Now, are you contributing at home?
I contribute as much as I can. I do what I gotta do. Take care of the household. I take care of the children when they're there. I take care of them. You know what I mean? But she want me to be in a relationship and be her husband and all of this stuff. But I don't even see you. You be at the club. If you ain't at the club, you at the bingo hall. If you ain't at the bingo hall, you in the upside down. I ain't got time for these stranger things, Your Honor.
Now, Ms. Clay, are you out and about on the town?
Disappearing and
Your
stuff.
Honor, let me
Pull a
tell you
disappearing
something,
act.
Your Honor.
I ain't got time.
Let me tell you.
All she want to do is go to the
I'm-
club and shake her booty.
I got that. Are you going around the club and shaking your booty?
But you complain about a woman that's out and about, that's not working, kids that's dirty, kids that's not fed. You complain about that. You don't complain about somebody that's taking care of their responsibility.
Let me tell you
He's
something.
very disrespectful.
Let me say, I ain't, well, yo,
He's
you
very disrespectful.
That's a
You want me to
lie.
tell you how?
Tell me how.
Let me tell you, Your Honor. He's so disrespectful. One time he told me that he got his friend
Are you
coming
all
from
right
barber
over there, Mr.
school.
Baptiste?
He got his friend coming from barber school coming to stay with him. Your Honor, he got his pregnant barber school friend staying on the couch.
His pregnant barber school friend?
Playing on the couch. Is that your baby?
No, it
Is
ain't
that
my
your
baby.
baby?
No, it ain't
I don't
my
know.
baby.
Why she sleeping
Mr.
next to him on the
Baptiste,
couch?
who's sleeping on the couch?
Man, this is my friend from school.
Friend from school.
Friend from school.
How good of friends are ya?
We ain't doing that.
Exactly.
First of all, like I said, I ain't doing none of that. Somebody asked me for help, and I extended a helping hand. Just like when she needed help, I extended a helping hand out to you when you wanted it.
I always need help because you're not giving me what I need,
When
Raymond.
you disappear, then you come back and be like, okay, I need you to come and help me. I'm down on my luck. Okay, come on. Like when you go to the club, Your Honor, listen.
How old is the baby you have together?
She's 1.
She's 1.
And you know what he said about her?
What did he say?
That ain't his baby because
Let me
she
tell
look
you
like
why.
a Hispanic.
Stop.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
She look, what does a Hispanic look like? Baby comes in all different shape, form, and sizes. You can't tell me nothing. It can be a crispy baby, and that can be his baby over there, but it got a little color on it. I'm just saying.
Okay, let me tell you.
I'm just saying. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Don't pull Nick into it.
I'm sorry, Nick. It's an example. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying.
hey, that's a beautiful baby.
Look at that. Okay.
Do you really believe that baby's not yours?
Look at that hair.
Mr.
Look at that hair. Look at this
Batiste?
hair. We have coarse hair, very curly hair. Where's the curls at? I need a BB. One BB to show me now. I want one little roll. I need some BBs to start showing, so I can say.
But
okay.
you don't believe it's somebody else's, do you? You know that baby's yours,
Okay,
right?
let me tell you what, just during Hurricane Harvey, what she talk about, she
Right.
went MIA, ghost, underground, couldn't find her, calling her, couldn't find her.
Now, who
But
was
she-
in the hurricane, you or her?
We both was, in, you know,
we
it
was
was in
both
Houston,
there,
came
but he
through,
was on the other
Harvey
side
came
of
through
town,
this town
playing
and
the
tore
game.
our town up. And at this time, she was nowhere to be found. So I'm calling. She would call every now and again. Oh, I don't got no signal on my phone right now. I can't
Well, there
talk
was a
right now."
hurricane.
Exactly,
That's
you on the
understandable.
game.
Okay.
You acted so
but I'm on the
concerned, but
game.
you didn't worry
I'm on the
about
game.
your-
My
you
game
didn't worry
system
about your
working, but why
family.
your phone don't work though?
It was a hurricane.
Yeah, a hurricane.
Hey, we gotta pull it in. We gotta pull it in. Did she call you and tell you that she was in labor getting ready to have a baby?
Oh, ma'am, she did not.
She didn't mention it.
Nope.
I called him, but
I
I
you
met
know
the
what's
baby.
going
I
on.
met the baby when the baby was
Playing
already
the
3-4
game.
months old already. This your baby.
What did you two
The
get into it about?
Actually, let me tell you something.
'Cause your
We got into it
body
because
behavior.
on March, I don't know the date, but he called me crying saying my mother passed. May she rest in heaven. His mother passed.
Mr. Batiste,
His mother
one more
passed,
time and you're
and-
sitting down.
His mother passed, and I was like, I'm here for you. I got your back, right? I asked him, because his mother lives in New Orleans. I said, do you want me to go with you? I got your back. I'm here for you. You know what he tells me? Well, about that, I asked my ex-girlfriend to go with me to the funeral.
Did you ask an ex to go with you to the funeral?
Tell her half the story. See, we weren't even together all the way. We was in communication mode at this time because
you
of
weren't
what
together.
happened in the storm situation.
So I'm still not quite sure why he wasn't there for the birth of the baby.
Exactly.
Because
No
she was
excuse.
MIA. You was not there. You wouldn't call me. You didn't text
But
me. You ain't do
deep
none of
down
that.
in your heart, you know that's your baby. Why you wasn't there? No matter
Because
how
you
much somebody
didn't tell
ignore
me.
you,
I
you
did
know
not
I'm
know
having
you
a
was
baby.
pregnant.
You be
First
at
of
the
all,
hospital.
I didn't even know she was pregnant.
For the whole 9 months?
She be gone. She be MIA. We get in an argument.
I was
We
really
go-
upset
Miss
about
Clay,
the
is it true that you were missing during a large section of your pregnancy?
No, ma'am,
That's
I was
lies,
not the full 8 months.
You was
Maybe
gone,
like
fam.
a couple of months.
In and out. It was in
I
and
was
out.
Excuse me, where did you go? What did you
I don't
do?
know. I don't know. Your
Exactly.
Honor. I probably was at the
Disappearing
bingo
at-
hall winning some money. or
Magician,
something.
David Blaine.
I play bingo, but
David Blaine.
I don't know. But I wasn't doing anything that I
Bad.
wasn't supposed to be doing. I love this man.
Right.
I-
Well,
If
did
you
she?
love-
Now, hey. Did she call you and tell you that she was in labor, getting ready to have a baby?
No, ma'am. She did not.
She didn't mention it.
Nope.
I called him,
never-
but
I
you
met
know
the
what
baby.
he was
I
doing.
met the baby when the baby was already
Playing the
3-4
game.
months old already. This your baby.
After the fact, you know.
But so
'cause I
you
was-
didn't even call him until after you had the baby.
Well, at the time, right now, I can't remember, Your Honor.
Yeah, I
I'm not
bet
just
you
gonna
can't.
sit there like it's been a long time.
Amnesia,
I
that's
can't
her middle
remember.
name. That's what I
But
call
I
her,
did
amnesia.
tell him. I did
Patricia
do my
Amnesia
part
Clay.
and tell him.
But you can't be mad at him for not attending a birth
No, but I
he
wouldn't
was
even know.
unaware of.
Didn't even know you was pregnant. You know what I mean? She a healthy blue lady, so I can't tell. I'm not gonna be sitting there every day like, you look
Mr.
pregnant today, baby.
Mr. Batiste, you believe that she cheats both with men and women. Tell me why you believe that.
Okay, first of all, I see her every time she on her Snapchat. Let's talk about this Snapchat and this dating sites that I caught her on.
Oh my goodness.
Don't even try. So I'm looking at her phone, you know what I'm saying? I see her phone, she getting the app, you know, little notifications. I can't get in her phone, so I can see that it's from a dating site. So I go and create a dating site myself. The same one that she on.
Oh,
So you can see what she doing.
No,
She
no,
on
no,
the
no.
same exact time I got on there. As soon as I was finished creating my profile, she sent me a message in my inbox talking about, what you doing on here? I said, girl, hush. You got some nerve. You up in here with you all on the pictures like, and all that crazy stuff. And I'm supposed to be like, okay, no, man.
Now, Ms. Clay, now hush.
Yeah.
Ms. Clay,
So we get up
were
here.
you on a dating site?
I was, but let me tell you why.
It wasn't old. It wasn't
Let me
old.
tell you
It's old
something.
how you currently online.
We broke up at the time. So guess what? I'm a free agent. So if I'm on the dating site, I'm a free agent. What you doing on here? Don't tell
Obviously,
me.
I was a free agent too, obviously, right?
Don't tell me you was on there just to look for me. His thing.
But you were single because you were a free agent.
Yes,
and so was
don't
he.
get mad at me
All right.
because I'm on the dating website.
How about this then? Okay, that don't work. How about all of her social media and all of that stuff? Twerking. Let me show you something. Let me show you this video.
See.
Rick Ross, yeah, look at that. Well, go ahead, look at it. All the boobies all out and just everything.
That's
and
you?
just- Okay, so when we started talking, then when we went back to the club, what would you see you next time? In what VIP section with who? R. Kelly?
Well, let's keep moving.
So my thing, I'm starting to think that she just a groupie. Like, that's what she do.
Right.
She like to go out every...
So let me ask you
She
this.
got a date for Monday. She got a place to go Monday, Tuesday.
Hey, right now, currently, are you living together? Do you go out so much because you don't get attention from him, or do you not get attention from him because you go out so much?
No, the first
exactly
thing
it.
you said, Your Honor.
No. Currently, she's staying with me
Well-
because she just came back from her invisible place she
It's
was going
because
to.
he still got the pregnant roommate sleeping on his couch right next to him. Raymond doesn't sleep in his own bed because he has PTSD, so he stays up late at night playing the video game. I guess that's how he deal with it. He chews on flour, smokes weed all day, and that's how he deals with it. So no. But if he get rid of the pregnant girl, we could talk about something. But no, I'm done. Because you don't.
Are you truly just a friend?
Truly, that's all I am to her. That's all I am. We have never communicated or talked to like anyway in that manner.
Communicated? She in your house?
I'm talking about how much
What
you didn't let me finish my
communicated?
statement.
She on
like
your
always.
couch.
I was about to say
She beat me
communicated
to get
in a
to the couch
fashion,
to sit
in a
next to
manner.
him.
Do you go out so much because you don't get attention from him, or do you not get attention from him because you go out so much?
No, the
That's
first
exactly
thing
it.
you said, Your Honor.
No.
I try to find my happiness. He know what I've been through. He knows my past. That's the way that I try to release what happened to me. I just go out and
Would you care to share a little bit about what you're talking about, what you've been through?
I have been sexually abused by my family member, and I've been in foster care all my life. I've been in 30 different foster homes and shelters. And so I try to cope. I try to find something to do so I don't have to think about that, and he knows that. So I do go out, and I'm trying to seek help because I do go out a lot, but I've been on my job for 7 years. I still take care of the things that I'm supposed to take care of, even though, I've been through what I've been through, and I said I'll never let my kids experience what I've experienced, so.
What are you doing as her man to
Being there for
work
her,
with
when
that?
she looking for me, guess where I'm at? Sitting on my couch playing the game. When she called me, guess where I'm at? At my house, answering phone calls.
Sometimes he don't answer the phone because he's live on the game.
Okay.
How involved are you with that baby?
I'll take when I see her and I'm able to find her and locate where they at. Like when she's not with me, I don't know where she's staying at. I really don't have no clue. She will not tell me where you staying before this. You won't tell
Go
me.
to a family member.
She's beautiful.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's my baby.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And this is my thing, like, even if, like, talking about DNA and getting DNA tests and all of this stuff to prove, get the fact, but my thing is that little girl right there don't have no daddy there. I don't see it, because if it's not mine, then where's the daddy at? If the daddy not there, I'm going to be the daddy. I'll be there for the little girl, because I don't want another little girl to grow up in this world without, going through stuff that she went through.
That baby needs love from a man
Exactly.
and they take care.
Exactly my
It doesn't
point.
matter what the biology is. You wanted transitional support. I just want to give you support. And I want to talk to you about what you're doing, and I want to talk to you about what you're doing, because I like, as loud and as crackling as you people are, I think I really like you. I really think you're good people. And as messy and jacked up as this relationship is, I still think it has great value. But you're two broken people and you're not connecting in the right way to make you whole, Miss Clay. I am so sorry. On behalf of a society that did not give you the childhood that you deserved, on behalf of a system that could not give you the security that you were entitled to. That's number one. Two, you are beautiful, and you made it over that hump. You got out of that without having fallen into a lot of different cracks that you fell into. I want you to have so much more than that. And what I want to do is have you start here, and we're going to try to hook you up with some counseling somewhere, because you have the right to have that addressed. And people who have gone through that much can't just fix it. It's not just, well, pull yourself together, young lady. Get over it. It's done now. You have the right to lean against something and get help for that. And I want, if you hear nothing else, don't do it for you, do it for your daughter. Mr. Batiste, your core is good. No one says that about, I don't want no DNA, because I'm going to defend her anyway, if your core is not good. I don't know what you've been through. You talking about the PTSD? I bet that's there. I've had a couple of guys come in here who play games specifically because for hours on end, that's their diagnosis, and that's the way they cope. I don't know if that's what happened to you, but I want you to go and get counseling too, because I think you're a great dude. You in school, and you loving people. That's what you're doing. And you were in the Navy. Great dude. You deserve a round of applause for that. You really do. I think you two are interesting, fascinating people. What we got to do is to get these two tornadoes turning in the same. We got one typhoon and one tornado. We got to get all the wind blowing in one direction. And that's what I'm going to try to get for you today, a start to turn that wind in one direction. And you would like that, wouldn't you? Because you're two good people. And I wish you the best. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Judge, today's case, disappearing act.
Okay, thank you. I got two young people with a 2-year-old here. Everybody got a side piece, nobody got a clue. Sometimes you just got to jump in.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Olivia China Jackson and Delbert Chapman. The two of you have been together for 6 years. You got one child, 2 years old together. Ms. Jackson, why don't you tell me why you're here? I understand that Mr. Chapman is seeking $2,500 for his caprice that he says you ruined by putting sugar in the tank.
I wouldn't have to ruin it.
So,
I
Ms.
wouldn't
Jackson,
have to ruin it if he wouldn't be disappearing on me.
We're going to get to that in a minute. Why don't you tell me, start out a little earlier and tell me what happened in this relationship.
From the beginning, Mr. Chapman likes to disappear. He likes to lay his charms on the little females and then just disappear in the act.
Are you serious?
From the beginning, I already knew Mr. Chapman had several different females, just like I had several different side pieces as well. But Mr. Chapman told me he was going to take me out for my 19th birthday. Now, at this occasion, he was texting me days before. I was like, you know, boo, we're going to meet up. We're going to have us a good time. But that didn't happen. On my birthday, he just stopped texting me, stopped calling, stopped answering my Facebook messages. It was really making me upset. So I went with plan B. I called my side dude. And when I called my side dude or whatever, we caught the metro.
Exactly. You already knew. You already asked somebody.
Okay, you did. You know what?
Hang on, Mr. Chapman. Hang on. Go ahead.
Okay, so when I called my side dude, he was like, hey, I know this little tattoo party or whatever. Okay, so we go to the tattoo party. Guess who's at the tattoo party? Mr. Chapman. So I'm like, okay, I'm telling my homegirl, I said, hey, I got to get rid of this dude. I can't have my two dudes at the same party now. We got to figure something out. So I called my friend. I told him, like, hey, send my old boy to the liquor store or whatever. I'm going to talk to Mr. Chapman. So I sends plan B away. As I'm walking to plan A or whatever, next thing I know, a white truck drives by. Boom, 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 boom. The party gets shot. So Mr. Chapman flees the scene. So I got shot right on my little butt. It went out the one cheek, came out the other one. To where after that...
Oh, and we have a picture.
Yes, it's real.
My.
You see that?
over there. How long were you in the hospital?
2 days.
Just 2 days?
Yes, it went in and went out.
It went out, yeah. Ooh, okay.
And I had to figure out how I was gonna...
Did you get shot?
No, I didn't get shot.
He left the scene. Like I said, he left me in the middle of the street. Him and his little girlfriend left the scene. And he had somebody in the car.
Mr. Chapman, she says that you just run off with other women. What do you say? She admitted she has a side piece.
Okay, all right, so from that day, it was already a whole lot of confusion with my side chick and, you know, her. I didn't know who if I
was she the main chick or the side chick?
In my eyes, she was both. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, you know, because we wasn't together, but we was talking, but we wasn't talking. It was
right.
But she was like the main girl I was talking to.
Gotcha.
So, mind you, this party is like right smack dead in the hood type thing, you know what I mean? Like, we're right in the ghetto. I was not gonna expect her to be there at all, you know? So, we gets there, everything cool, and I seen somebody in my peripheral looking off to me, and I didn't pay it no mind, and the next thing I know, like she said, the party got shot up, and she called and said it was her. I was like, oh, wow. Didn't know that.
But it's not even just that I get shot with the side pick. Like, he just like to disappear for 3 days with raccoons. Like, and then he got with me, and I'm like, okay,
what does raccoon mean? Just
she's ugly, fat, disgusting. She looked like she rolled out of a dumpster or looked like she rolled from some trailer trash out of town.
Okay.
Something looked like not me.
Give me an example of a raccoon he left with.
3 whole days. My friend calls me like, hey, boo, what's going on? I heard you putting on Facebook, you know, so you're missing your baby. What's going on? I'm like, I've been calling around asking for a baby, and I can't find him. She's like, well, girl, I just seen him ride down parallel with a white girl in his car. I said, really? She was like, yes. I said, okay, where you at? She's like, I'm about to pull up right now. So she pulls up. We go to the liquor store, get us some wine. Now, me knowing my baby, I'm like, okay, he's going to go to his friend's house eventually. He's going to pull up there. So we pulls up in her car. I couldn't do it in my car because he's going to know it was me.
Exactly.
So we sitting there, we chilling or whatever, drinking. A couple hours pass by. Here come that Caprice Classic. Always drive about little tinted windows. I'm like, okay. Puts in the drive. I pulls up behind him, lights on bright. He didn't see me. I hops out the car. What's up? Who is this? Like, why you got her in the car? Like, oh, you need to chill out. You need to quit acting like that. You know my girl. So he pulls around the corner. I pulls behind him. He gets out. I'm like, you got me messed up. You've been gone for 72 hours, dog. That's not what we do. I'm crying, worried about you, and you ain't got no in this world to care about me right now. She thought she was tough, so she gets out the car. No, she want to know who I am and let her be. No, I said, oh, you ain't tell her about me. Well, let me school her today. So my friend comes around the corner, whatever, and my friend was like, you need to get back in the car. I walking up towards my friend. She was like, don't worry about it, you fat B. I said, she was like, you fat too. I said, now you talking to my friend. So I ran up on her and beat her up. End of story. So... And then let's just talk about the girls at his job.
Wait. Let me finish that. Let me finish that story for you, Judge. All right. The add-on piggyback to what she said, okay. Yeah, we're missing, but it wasn't 72 hours. It was more like 48 hours, you feel me? It wasn't that bad.
Still 2 days.
But were you together? Were you a couple? Were you dating? I don't understand.
I was pregnant, so we obviously was something going on.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were pregnant?
At this time, I just found out I was pregnant with my son.
Did you still have side pieces at the time?
I mean, I was knocked up by him, so it wouldn't even matter. They was irrelevant. Everybody knew I was talking to Chapo, so that's all that mattered.
Chapo?
That's his rap name, Dale Chat Chapo. He didn't tell y'all that?
Yeah.
International chat.
Yeah.
He known through the map. Okay. And with that being said,
I don't know what to do.
He got this look at him. He's sitting there smiling, showing all his teeth. Yeah, y'all see his little pretty teeth, don't you? He likes to do that. And the older women be like, oh, hi, handsome. He be like, how you doing, man? I'm like, see, I'm gonna knock him out. See, that's what I'm saying.
So, Mr. Chapman, when she was pregnant, you were still seeing other women.
Yes, ma'am, I was.
And she happened to see you with one of the women that one day.
That one day.
She pulled up, beat her up.
In a different car.
In a different car, beat her up. And what were you doing?
First off, you endangered her for bringing her to our situation. That was your fault. Secondly, you didn't tell her I got problems. That's your fault again. She thought she had something. Obviously, she got out the car. Like, she want to know who I am. Okay, well, I want to know who you are, too. What's up, sis? How you doing? My name is China. How you doing?
She's pregnant, and she beating up your other woman. What? I mean, were you just standing there?
I tried to get in the middle of it, You feel me? But in the process of me getting in the middle of it, I caught a couple of uppercuts and whatnot, so it was pretty bad.
So you just let him have at it?
After so long, I just said, you know what, I'm out of this. I'm gonna just bag up, you know.
He endangered
like
himself.
I got hit in the face.
You don't play. First off, you endangered her for bringing her to our situation. That was your fault. Secondly, you didn't tell her I got problems. That's your fault again. She thought she had something. Obviously, she got out the car like, she want to know who I am. Okay, well, I want to know who you are too. What's up, sis? How you doing? My name is China. How you doing?
Yeah, it got pretty bad. So, like I said,
Aren't you scared?
Nah.
I'm all the way over here.
I'm
I
scared.
got naked. I'm scared.
I'm scared too, honestly.
Just recently, he decided. So
wait a minute. Let El Chapo.
Let him talk.
Thank you. Somebody got some courtesy, some class.
Okay.
You feel me?
Mr. Chapman. So what will you do while she was pregnant? Did you consider her your main chick? What were you trying to accomplish?
Yeah, after the fact, I found out she was pregnant, yeah. I'm like, all right, I can't do that to her like that, so.
Right, so she was your main lady?
Yeah.
But you kind of had a hiccup there in the car with you.
Yeah, exactly.
How many hiccups? Will we keep going? I had a couple hiccups. Just like recently, like I said. So recently, we had a little argument to where I moved out, went back to my mom's. And he told me, he's like, hey, we need to come over, we need to work this out. Okay. I comes over, my son gets excited to see mommy or whatever. So I'm talking to my son, he said, hey, I gotta make a run, I'll be back. Okay, cool. 9 o'clock turned to 10 o'clock. My baby had to put my baby down. I'm like, dang, he sleep. 10 o'clock turned 11 o'clock. I said, oh, you tough. Okay, so I locked the screen door. So where in this way,
I'm gonna tell you.
He's gonna have to let me know he's in. I don't care. You have to call. You got to screen. Let me know. So at this time it was 3 o'clock in the morning because I heard my dog barking. I'm like, oh, so we just now getting in. Okay. So I opens the door. I'm like, oh, you had a good night, didn't you? You are grown, huh? You kicking and thinking you just grown, huh? And he was like, whatever. You ain't got to worry about it. Okay.
Well, wait. Where was you at for like 2 days though? Before this.
Mr. Chapman, why don't you tell me about when she disappeared for 2 days?
Well, she disappeared. She left, took her clothes to her mom's house or whatever. I ain't seen her for like 2 or 3 days. Now, usually we talk. We ain't talked or nothing. She took my phone with her and everything. So I'm at the house with a 2-year-old that's crying and a dog that won't stop barking for any reason. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to my neighbor's house, call her, try to make things up. She gets back home, we makes up a little bit. I'm like, okay, I need to go to the store.
3 o'clock in the morning. That's cute. Just
so
like when he likes
I had to go to the store. I had to go to the store, make a couple runs, and then my friend called me and asked me if I could ride with him somewhere. I never got that far.
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So where one of the hoochies got up and talking about, you coming in here with a lot of bark, ain't you? But no, Boston, honey, I'll show you the bite. Meet me outside.
All these women out there, and you looked around and said, that one.
Yeah.
But then come home smelling like nothing normal. He smelled like some jungle juice and a little bit of bounce that, but okay.
You know what I rap a lot, you feel me? So we go to the studio.
And that's the studio problem. He always got some groupies in the studio. Just like recently, like not too long ago, he went to the studio without me. Now, my cousin calls me like, hey, baby daddy pulled up. He at the studio, but you not here. Really? I'm on my way.
Goodness.
Say no more. I pulls up. He in the booth doing his little music,
but
whatever.
you didn't have to come in,
It don't matter. It's nothing but little Tatiana sitting down or whatever. So I'm like, okay, so which one is for Dale? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of males in there, so obviously every male got a female. So which one's for my baby?
It's not always like that.
So where one of the hoochies got up and talking about, you coming in here with a lot of bark, ain't you? But no, Boston, honey, I'll show you the bite. Meet me outside. Period.
Oh, man.
So where my cousin comes out, he was like, see, cuz that's what I didn't want to call you. You need to go. I said, okay, well, tell her to come outside then. I ain't gonna beat up your house. Like, come on. It's nothing but private property outside.
Like
come on, sis.
Hang on, Mr. Chapman. Mr. Chapman.
I know, right?
You're a lovely person.
Lovely. Very beautiful.
You really are.
Very beautiful, ain't
But I'm saying, all these women out there, and you looked around and said, that one.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Chapman, have you ever thought that maybe having picked this one, that you might want to stay on the straight and narrow because it would be easier?
Kinda sorta in a way, but I don't really pay her no mind too much.
And that's
You don't
why these
pay
girls
any
get
attention
beat
to
up.
you don't pay any attention?
I do, but like when she get to doing her extra excessiveness, I get to ignoring her a little bit.
So you just go off or go to the studio or
Yeah, that's
just
why
don't
he gets
hear
late
her.
for work, and that's why he don't bring me lunch to work.
So you still living together, right?
Yes, ma'am, a little bit.
Living together a little bit.
Yeah,
How do you manage that?
It's like I got my own place, you know what I mean, and she got her own place, and like some days we come together, and you know.
And so I gotcha.
When he wants a butt.
But
That's when I get called over. Hey, boo, I missed you. Come chill out. Come on. We can have a little a family dinner tonight. Something along those lines. And then he just whine and dine me every time, know how to get to me, makes me feel special. And then he makes me mad right after. That's what I'm saying. He's
So
a
you'll go
charmer.
home, right?
Go about my bed and I'm mad for 2 more days. Like, I ain't got time for this. He's a charmer. Oh, my God.
But do you understand the pattern that you just described? He calls you, he makes a booty call, you come over, then he starts an argument, so all he has to do is deal with the booty but not the mouth.
I know, right?
You see what he's doing and you let him. Mr. Chapman, what did you have to say?
Yeah, other than the fact, man, I just need her to support me, you know what I mean? I got
What
I'm a
kind of
rapper.
support do you need?
Man, I'm like one of the hottest dudes in KC right now when it comes to this rapping, so.
You the hottest thing in KC.
Yeah, you know, I actually wrote a couple bars for you too, Miss Judge Lynn Toler.
Charmer! Charmer!
See, if it wasn't for Nick, I'd say no. But I know Nick wants to hear it.
I want to hear this.
So go ahead.
All right, I just wrote it to Miss Judge Toler. I really love your show. You let us know how it is and how it's supposed to go. She be think I'm with a girl when I really be with my bros. She caught me slipping a few times and now my heart is real cold. She want me to be in a dip like I hit a pothole. So here we go again, but now we're on your show.
Hey.
Can I have that? Can I have that?
Oh, sure.
Zach got y'all smiling. See, look.
Chapo.
Look at that.
Chapo.
Very good handwriting. It's a very legible penmanship. Young people these days don't have good penmanship.
Yes,
Very good. So you say you want $2,500 for her for putting sugar in your tank. Tell me what happened.
I went to go pick up what she called a raccoon. I went to go pick her up, and she was there in a disguised car, and later that night...
A disguised car?
She came in her friend's car.
Oh, got it.
So it wasn't what I was looking for.
Right, yeah.
Later that night...
Did you keep an eye out for her?
Yeah.
I got you.
So,
He wasn't gonna know I was gonna pull up. I pulled up, poured the sugar in the tank, took his ox cords. I was about to take a lot of
after
stuff
the
too.
altercation or whatnot, that's when she came back around later that time and
And I
put
flattened
the
tires.
sugar in the tank and flattened my tires and had to get a whole new car.
I wouldn't have to do that if he was at home with me.
Do you have anything to show me? I don't know what a car like that is worth. I don't.
Oh my God.
The Caprice Classic is old school. It's
don't.
like one of them pimp daddy looking cars.
Yeah.
To where it's worth about $2,500 for the car itself, but he put details in here. So he had a custom paint job, tinted windows, all that good. So he put more pride in his cars than he did me.
Yeah.
Do you know you just made an admission? Do you understand that? I couldn't give him a dime, but you admitted to.
I did it. I'm not gonna lie.
But you admitted
But I
to the
shouldn't have
amount.
to pay him because just like recently he cut up my SpongeBob stuff. I am a huge SpongeBob freak. Yes, and then my wigs, he cut up my wig Betty. Betty was not cheap.
Well, you should have filed a counterclaim because I can't do anything about it.
I need my money.
Listen.
I need my money.
Hey, had
I need my
nothing to
body
do.
back.
You could have walked out of here clean had you kept your mouth shut.
Okay.
I had no evidence whatsoever of the value of the car, but since you made an admission as to the value and indicated it was what he said it was, I got nothing. I can't let, that's what that is. But that's what you get for opening your mouth like that. That should be a lesson to you. You learn something here today. That maybe everything that comes into your mind does not need to make it out your mouth. And maybe life will be a little easier for you.
Okay.
Having said that, I'm gonna say this. I think you're a delightful couple.
Yes, ma'am.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
I think you enjoy each other for a reason because you're a lot of fun.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that you could go on in the community and continue to make all of these side pieces, you know, side mistakes, other chicks, raccoons, beavers. Oh, no beavers. Oh.
She looks like one.
Raccoons or whatever you say.
Yes, ma'am.
But don't. Do you know what I mean? It creates chaos for the little people.
Right.
Why don't you try to work it out between the two of you? Try to be rational. Try to be reasonable. Don't call her up for a booty call. Call her up because she's the mother of your baby and you want to make a stable environment for her. When you get there, don't talk too much. You don't want to hear it.
Don't talk too much. I got a guard come home, still cook, like one.
$2,500 in favor of Mr. Chapman. It is so ordered.
Did Judge Lynn get through to you today?
Yeah, because my mouth is very vicious, so I do need to work on that. And she did put some thought in my brain. Trust me, she opened my eyes a lot. So yes.
All right, I'm a fan of you too. I think you guys are gonna be just fine.
Thank you.
All right, good luck.
No, thank you.
All right, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Judge, this is the case of Johnny on the spot.
I have a husband and wife here. She believes that he never puts her before his family. We've got to sit down and see just what's going on.
Court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Cornisha Doss and Jawan Jones. The two of you have been together for 4 years, married for 3 years. You're at a very difficult place. And the two of you are separating. You are in disagreement over who has possession of your child's ashes.
Yes.
As well as a counterclaim for $4,000 because of money taken out of an account. Ms. Doss, I'm going to start with you.
Well, I caught Jawan cheating on me.
Not true.
He had a lady over one of his family members' house.
Right.
And he was sitting on the countertop and a young lady was between his legs holding his waist.
Did all that happen, Mr. Jones?
Yes, ma'am, it sure did.
He been on dating sites.
That's not true. That's not true.
And he been on social media telling women that he's unhappily married.
That's not true. That's actually her doing that.
No,
For example, Your Honor, she got mad at me. We got to an argument one day.
Uh-huh.
I parked my car. She jumped in my car, pulled off. I'm not giving your car back. My phone was in the car. She immediately goes on Facebook like it's me and said, I'm a homosexual crackhead. And then, Your Honor...
Because he act like that,
Then,
Your
Honor, people are commenting...
He leave home and come home broke
people
and don't have nothing to show for it.
Commenting on the homosexual crackhead.
He leave
that's his
home.
wife. That's not him doing that.
He be gone for 3 days and he come back. He had get a check Friday. He leave just before a check day. And then he come back home
I leave
and don't
separated.
have not a dollar. I had to get him to work, all kinds of things.
No, I leave on accounts that we're separated.
No,
it's not
you
that I'm
leave,
coming back.
and when you come back 3 days later and you come back
No,
with
I've
nothing.
been gone. I've been gone for weeks,
Yes,
Your
you
Honor.
do. You come back with nothing.
It's been time.
Well, let me ask you this. Is that the only
That's
time he's
crackhead
cheated
stuff.
on you, or is his cheating a regular event?
That's the first time I ever caught him cheating.
Never cheated, Your Honor.
Usually I see him like texting women or how you doing? You want to call me and vent to me? And he
She does the same
with the
thing
other
while we're
women, like
separated.
he looking for vulnerable women, I guess, to get into their houses.
She does the
and
same
stuff.
thing while we're separated,
No, I
Your
don't.
Honor.
Okay.
No, I don't.
So you said she does the same thing when
Yes,
you're
Your Honor.
separated. So does that mean you do, in fact, look for vulnerable women and ask if they...
These women are actually women I know from my past that are actually we had cool relationships with.
No, it ain't. One
One of them
woman was sister.
One of them actually was married, so it's an ex-girlfriend from a long time ago. So we just have a bond.
What evidence do you have that he, in fact, was on dating sites?
One time I found him on this dating site, and I made me a page. And he went to work, and some of his friends showed him, ain't this your wife? Ain't this your wife?
And she already had
And
the
I thought,
page
I said, maybe it'll bring us back together. Maybe he'll be like,
So
oh,
you were on dating sites then?
And then he
While we
asked me about it, and then I told him we weren't separated.
Yes, we were.
Well, let me ask you this. You've been married for 3 years. How many times during that 3 years were you
Actually,
separated?
the first,
50.
probably the first 6, 7 months, it was all right.
What happened in the 7th month that made you want him to divorce him?
Because I feel like he put people before me.
I'm not quite sure I understand that.
Because he was supposed to move in their home and take care of them. They was real sick.
Okay, I got you.
They was sick, and he quit his job. He had a nice, good job, making good money. We did have broke up or whatever. So I went in and started filing for divorce. I had to get my key from him. He had took the family member to the doctor appointment. So I went and got my key, and he cried, telling me, please don't divorce me. Please, please. You were really going through with it. And I went through it. I was going to go through with it. I had dropped the first paperwork that you drop off.
But you changed your mind.
But I changed my mind, trying to give my marriage a second chance, because you want your marriage to work.
What do you fight about that sends one or both of you flying out of the house?
For example, I got a story. We got into it one time. My family member, he had cancer at the time, stage 4. I was taking care of him. So that turned to a big argument when I got home. That family member wasn't there for you anyway, and
he wasn't.
You probably his.
No, I didn't. I didn't tell him that. He heard me talking on the phone. He was eavesdropping.
I heard her tell somebody. He probably his.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Now, you lying.
What did you say about his family member?
I told him they don't do nothing for him, and he always Johnny on the spot for them. But when it's time for him, he needs something. They're never there. I'm the one be there. I'm the one do everything. Just like when we had our baby, he sit up there, and our baby died 8 months ago. 8 months ago, it died. I was 6 months pregnant. I had a stillborn, and
take your time.
And he wasn't there. I was having the baby. He ran out the room. I had to push the baby out, and I was there by myself like always. But every time they need some. I'm sorry. Every time they need something, he's Johnny on the spot when I need him. You're my husband. I should be number one, always, because he always number one. He can't never say, Ma put no one before him, nobody in my family. I'm always there.
I'm so sorry about the baby, and I'm so sorry for you. Now, Mr. Jones,
yes, ma'am.
Tell me your version of that event.
I ran out the room because I couldn't see my son lifeless like that, and I told her that when she had the baby, I seen the baby come out of her, hit the toilet.
And I was looking for him.
And
my husband.
It shocked me because seeing my son, so I ran out the room, and she wanted me to come in. Your Honor, 3 months ago, I finally look at a picture of him, because I couldn't see my son lifeless like that. I couldn't fathom that. She thinking I left. I didn't leave her. I walked out the room for 15 minutes.
You left, and then he left me a couple days after that.
I waited till they wrapped the baby up. I said, is the baby wrapped up? Because I can't see my son like this. My first son. She know how bad I wanted a son. And she know this is my wife, I love her, and she always said she's gonna give me a son. But it was hard for me. People take care, they deal with stuff differently. Yeah. She held them, I couldn't do that. Right. So I left the room for 15 minutes, and I didn't leave you at the hospital.
Did he come back after 15 minutes?
Yes. He was arguing with me in front of the doctors and the nurses and everything.
And
then when I get out, I had the baby on a Friday, came home on Saturday, and then Sunday we broke up. Monday he quit his job, and you putting a lot of pressure on a person who.
Who just lost a baby.
Lost a baby, but you didn't be there for everybody. He didn't even show up when it was time to go to the funeral home to bury the baby. I had to do that by myself.
When it gets down to the get down, she's lost the baby.
They call every day.
My family member.
Every day.
Hey, Mr. Jones.
Yes,
every day.
Pull yourself together, number one.
Okay.
She lost the baby. You guys had an argument. You went home. You left, and then you quit your job 4 days in a row. Did that happen that way?
Yes, we got to an argument when we came back from the hospital after what happened with my son. I woke up that morning. I needed some air.
his family member called him. She didn't even show up to the hospital.
Your Honor, I went to my grandmother's grave.
No, she
I
called
go up
him.
there sometimes just to, you know.
But my question to you is, I don't care what was going on anywhere else in the world. Your wife just lost her. It wasn't just your loss. It was her loss too. She was carrying it. Yeah. Hormones, all of that going on.
I came back home. And she started arguing with me.
You walked out on her.
I came 2 hours later. After I got the morning and got some air, I came back home, laid in the bed. She came in the room. She turned the TV off. I said, what you doing? She just told me on the phone that we got to talk. I had a dream. I said, baby, I know we both mourning. I'm going to come home and lay in the bed. I came home and laid in the bed. She came in there, turned the TV off. What you doing? That room in there is dirty. I said, I ain't worried about no room. Our son just died. So she said it again. I walked in the room. It's like she was nitpicking with me. The room wasn't even dirty. She comes in the room. I said, what did you do? Our son just died. I'm not worried about no dirty room. Our little boy just died. I said, I just left.
What did you just tell me not 5 minutes ago?
Yes, ma'am.
People grieve differently.
Yes.
Yeah. She may not have handled it the best way.
But she scream and holler, Your Honor.
But at that time, that's when you come in grown man, you know, and actually just withstand stuff so you can stand in the hurt with her.
It's hard to do it with her because she goes from zero.
No, I
For
did.
example.
I turned the TV off. Because I asked him like 3 times. I said, babe, can you clean the room up? He said, baby, when we get home, I'm going to clean the house up for you.
And I was going to do that.
He didn't do it. His family member called and this morning at 10 o'clock this morning and said they need to go to the grocery store.
It's a lie.
And they didn't even show. Yeah, that's the truth. Didn't show up at the hospital. Nobody in his family, all my family
they
came
didn't even
and
know, Your
supported
Honor.
me.
Nobody knew.
Yes, they did.
She called and told her. I didn't
She
tell
called.
anybody.
What she say?
At the
Tell
time,
your wife I'm sorry for her loss. And
yeah,
then ask,
she was going
and
through
then
a problem at
ask
the
him,
time.
can you take me to the grocery store? And he got up and jumped up, put on his clothes in like 5 minutes.
Are you seeing what she's saying though, Mr. Jones?
I see what she's saying. Yes.
And she did.
Listen to me. She's saying that it doesn't feel like you're there for her. That when your family calls you, you get up and go. But when she really needs you, when it gets down to the get down, she's lost the baby.
They call every day.
My family member.
Every day.
I could do something.
Hey, Mr. Jones.
Yes, ma'am.
Every day.
Pull yourself together, number one.
Okay.
Number two, I'm talking about being there for your wife when she lost the baby. You didn't hang in there at all. You let one argument send you out of the house. Is that not true?
I apologize to that for her actually later on down the line. I actually did apologize because I got to control how to. It's just she gets so mad and gets so.
Can you give me an example? Not one associated with the baby, because I think all bets are off when something like that happens. Give me an example of some other time where she has just lost control.
I was coming out. One of my homeboys passed away. I couldn't make it to the funeral. So I leave work and go to his mother's house just to, you know. So I'm coming home, and I came home. She like, you didn't tell me you was going over there. I'm like, well, I got off early. I'm going over there. So she got mad. They weren't there for us. This and that, blase blue. The next morning, I wake up. She spray paints a penis and ass kisser on the side of my truck. She scratched ass kisser in and spray painted 2 big penises on the side of my truck.
Miss Doss, did you do that?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Because that's what he is.
I mean, and you men talk about you want to be leaders and all this kind of stuff. We do all the work, and you can't even stand by. How come you got so angry over the fact that he went to a friend's funeral or a friend's family member's funeral?
None of his friends was there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
None of his friends was there when our baby died. One of his family members came up to my ear when his dad died. His dad had just died. Then none of his friends come to his father's funeral.
That's a lot.
I swear to God, Judge Toler, I will give you his cousin number. I mean, his family member number.
But what difference does it make? He's a better friend than they are. What difference does it make?
Right. What does it make? I feel like, why you always got to be Johnny? You weren't the Johnny on the spot for me like that. We lost the child together.
We married, we stayed together. I'm always
What you
there for
mean
you
we married and stayed together? I'm talking about when I needed you for this baby, because that was right after.
I understand that completely.
That was right after. And you right there. Now, any other time, he done went to plenty of funerals, and I ain't say nothing about it.
Did you go to your own child's funeral?
No.
No, I didn't. Which was my fault. I should have contacted her more because we was into it, and yeah, it was my fault because she didn't tell me she was going the next day to do it. I didn't get no contacts. I didn't know she was going the next day to have to give it cremated.
Man, you
when we left the hospital, because the people picked up the body, and I called him while he was at work. He said, I don't want to get the baby cremated. I want to have a funeral. I told the lady at the funeral home, I said, I've been calling. Matter of fact, 2 days after that Monday, the doctors put me back in the hospital for preeclampsia. So I called him and left him a voice message, and I texted him. I said, look, you're going to have to go to the funeral home because they put me back in the hospital because I developed preeclampsia. So he didn't go. He didn't show up. So my friend said, she said, Cornisha, I can't let you go to this funeral home by yourself. She said, I just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? My best friend, she came to the funeral home with me, and the lady said, I said, just get them cremated. I said, this ain't what my husband wanted, but I'm just gonna get them cremated because I can't.
You couldn't stand up.
If I gave him a funeral, I didn't even know if he was gonna show. You know, like what
I apologize.
What I was gonna do?
I should have communicated more, knowing what the circumstances was with my child. So.
But you know, it's amazing.
But the
woman does all the hard work. She gets pregnant. She has high blood pressure. Yeah. She loses the baby. She suffers with the hormones. All of that going on, and you leave the house over an argument about cleaning a room.
Yeah,
I mean, and you men talk about you want to be leaders and all this kind of stuff. We do all the work, and you can't even stand by. You can't even just stand there and suck it out.
But the way she talks, like I said, you probably this imp, and just like for the money, I left that time too. I got some money inherited from my father. It was $11,000. The next day I got the money, I said, you know what, this is my wife. He gave me the money. I'm gonna make her join the account.
Right.
She takes $8,000 and leave me $2,000. Like, I made you join on this account. Like, I was gonna actually leave her half the money, Your Honor. I was. And then was bragging about it. I got your money. I
took the money because he quit his job Monday. When he quit his job Monday, and I don't have a job because he been telling me not to work for years. Don't work, baby. Just, you know, you pregnant, don't work.
You didn't work, and I took care of the bills and everything.
You quit your job Monday, like I said, how it went.
And how it went. Taking
and I took the money because
have the money.
How was I going to pay my bills?
So that means take $8,000 and leave me $2,000 of my money.
Because you took $2,000, he came back a week later.
To justify that.
Look, I'm going to tell you. Look, I left him $2,000 in the account, right?
Right.
So he came back a week later. He was 6 payments behind on his car note, Judge Toler, because he just give his money away or whatever. I don't know. But I feel like you do be doing drugs and stuff or something wrong with you.
You filed divorce papers ages ago. Now you're back at it again. Are you really done this time? Because it's not working out. You know what I'm saying? It just seems that you keep going around rotating in a whole lot of hurt, and you don't seem able to just step away from it completely.
I can't get over it.
He can't get over it. I'll bring up old stuff.
Of course, it's hard to get over when somebody does stuff like that.
It's hard to get over when your husband not being there for you.
What can he do?
Just put me first.
I'm going to send you to a counselor because you guys got problems so deep and wide like the Grand Canyon. Ms. Dawes, what I'm going to say to you is this. One, I am so sorry about what you've been through. And I want you to be free of the pain that you have. But you have to be a partner in freeing yourself from that pain. Mr. Jones, you've got a lot to apologize for, and you've got a lot to make up for. And once you break some fine china, it's hard to put it back together. And it's more than just an apology. It's more than just, a few moments of not arguing. But you have to allow him the chance to put you first. Do you understand what she's saying about you putting your family before her?
But it's not true.
I'm gonna send y'all to a counselor.
It's not true.
I am not gonna make a decision about those remains. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna award anything because I don't have any paperwork about the money, who took it, where it went, if you're still in the same household. But I wish you both the best, and I just want you to participate actively in your own recovery, with or without him. If he's so painful to be around, I want you to be happy. If it's so painful to be around him, be away from him.
Right, that's what
Do you see what I'm saying? Let it go. If you can't keep him and love him and be comfortable with him, let him go. Do you understand? Because I want you to be happy.
But you don't want me to be happy if we not
You see what I'm saying? Do you?
Yeah,
You don't see what I'm saying. I'm going to send you to counselor. Maybe you can see what he's saying.
Just
I wish you the best. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered. You all right over there? I'm worried about you.
You don't love me. I was trying to fight for our marriage.
Okay. You're stuck, hon. You're stuck. You need to get unstuck. You need some counseling because you're stuck and you need to get unstuck.
Judge, this is the case of Studs Need Love Too.
Thank you. You know what I think we have here is a case where the fear of being left has extinguished the light of any love they may have had. Let's see if we can help them out.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Tahani Sanders and Simbri Sanders. The two of you have been married for 3 years. You have a 1-year-old together. You do not want to be married anymore. Simbri, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me about this relationship and why we're here today?
The first thing is, like, I don't trust her. She lies. She a cheater, and she's sneaky. She's really sneaky. Like, she'll do stuff, and off top, it'd be like, she'll look you in your eyes, she'll drop some tears, and she'll be like, I didn't, I swear. Like, she's a good liar. Like, I was at court, and she was calling me and calling me and calling me, and she knew I was at court. So I'm like, why is she calling me? And so I'm at court, and she's calling, and she texts, she's like, you okay? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm at court. Like, if there's no other best place to be, why would I not be okay? I just left. So I stepped out, and I had called her. And I didn't call her on her phone. I had a bad feeling. My woman intuition never steered me wrong. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to call her phone. I'm going to call her on Messenger. So when I called, it said Tahani Sanders is in another call. So I hung up and I called her cell phone.
I didn't know it could do that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I hung up and I called her cell phone and I said, well, who you on the phone with? Because I just tried to call you on Messenger and it says that you're in another call. She said, oh, that was my best friend. I said, that was your best friend? Okay. So she hung up and I called her best friend. I said, were you just on the phone with Tahani? She said, no. So I called Tahani back and I said, okay, get your stuff and get out my house if you was on the phone with another woman. She never answered the question. When I got home, she just had her backpack outside, like, okay, basically. So that's when I knew you was on the phone with a woman because you never answered the question. You just made sure you had your stuff, like I said, and you were outside. And she got her backpack. And she finally told me, okay, I was on the phone with a woman.
Let's have Tahani respond to that. Tahani, is that circumstance basically how it happened, or do you have a different version of that event?
That's pretty much how it happened, but when she called me, when I seen the Facebook call, I knew I was in trouble because it didn't go through. So I automatically told the girl on the phone, like, she about to call me back, she about to kick me out, because I already know how she is. So when she came home, I was sitting outside because I didn't want to fight, I didn't want to argue. So I'm like, maybe if I'm outside, she won't, trip on me as bad. But she left me out there for like 5 hours.
Simbri, I mean, couldn't she be on the phone with a boss or a co-worker or...
I just know her, and it was because she was texting me. Like, she don't know how to be sneaky, but she do. She like a snake. So immediately I knew when she was texting me, asking me, am I okay? Not only that, she repeated what I remember. I asked her that morning, I said, I called her, I said, why you so excited? Like, why you such in a good mood before I went back in the courtroom? And she gonna tell the girl, oh, she asked me why I was in such a good mood, making the girl, basically telling the girl she's the reason she was in a good mood while she was on the phone with me.
Not at all. Not at all.
Well, how would the girl know I said that, and what was your point of telling her that I said that?
I was just casually talking, and it came out. I didn't think
Who is this woman to you?
Nobody.
Her boo thing?
Not a boo thing. It was somebody that I talked to when we were separated once upon a time. Never did anything with her, nothing. Just literally
She was talking to her for a year. She's sneaky. She was talking to her for a long time, and I didn't even know.
I was.
And to the girl, and then she told the girl all my little business. So the girl like, oh, you did it. And I'm like, how you know that? Because she told her.
I told the girl she liked to fight. She liked to fight.
What do you mean she likes to fight? Does she fight you?
Yeah, she fight anybody. Anybody. She with it.
And she does it too, because I see her smiling over there. You did it too.
Yeah, she be
Are you a
capping.
fighter, Simba?
Yes.
Do you fight
I be
both?
fighting. I fight.
What do you fight about?
Anything.
I fight about not anything. She think I fight about anything, but I only fight when it's time to fight. Like she be the reason why most of my fights even
Tell me
occur.
about the last 3 fights. Who were they with? No names, but just who did you pop?
Well, the last fight is when she was with the girl and I had kicked the door in because she was at her sister's house. And
After she beat me up. She beat me up, kicked my sister door in, and then beat the girl up on the couch out her sleep because she felt like this was the person I was talking to.
No, you woke her up before you hit her,
No,
right?
no, she woke her
I
up when
thought
she
she
hit
was
her.
away.
She woke her up.
With the hit.
Woke her up.
Now, Simba, did you do that?
Yeah, I did that because I feel like she was the prettiest one in there. I know she wasn't talking to the other girls was ugly, so I'm
One
like,
was
it
my
gotta be
sister.
her. She light-skinned, she got some pretty hair, and I know her type, so I'm like, okay, it's not these ones, because they was like off. I'm like, it's her, so I called her. Like, I knew it was her because I know her type.
Now, Tahani, knowing Simba as you do,
Yeah.
do you ever tiptoe out, or do you ever tip around a little bit and do inappropriate things with
I
other
have done
women?
inappropriate things. I have never cheated on her, but I do spiteful stuff when I'm mad.
Do you do them in order for her
I want
to
a
feel
reaction.
badly?
Yeah, I
you
want a
do.
reaction because she gets a reaction out of me just from arguing.
Well, what kind of reaction do you have when she starts?
Look, she knows how to put, like when we were on the way here.
Give me an tell me
We were
about
sitting
that.
here at the airport, and it's this ugly woman in front of me. I mean ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Her and her boyfriend standing there. I'm looking ahead. She automatically says, oh, you're staring at your little girlfriend, huh? I'm like, girlfriend, her? So she keeps going with it. Yeah, your girlfriend, because you always staring. That's what you do. You can't
she
stop
like
staring.
Stanley. She
Hang on. Let me.
She stared.
How often do you guys have these kind of exchanges?
Every
I mean,
day.
because you just had it, yesterday, because you were
Every
coming
day.
here.
About 2 times a day. Sometimes our day goes smooth, but at the end it's bad.
2 or 3 times a day.
Every
time
once a
we
month, too.
argue, she kicks
do
me
something
out.
every
How are we
time
supposed to
it's
be
with another
married?
woman, I kick her out.
No.
Don't be capping.
No,
yes.
I'm not capping. The last time
Yes.
you just put me out, was it for a woman?
And you
This new apartment.
And so what? You disappeared for how long?
To
when
my
I
mama's
did?
house.
I understand that there's some issues about sexting in your sex life. Is that, too, an issue that you get to fighting about?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Since I gained a lot of weight, because when I met her, I was small. Even though she said she didn't like it, I know I gained, like, a lot of weight since then. So, our sex, like, start to go downhill. Like, she went from throwing me, which I know I got a lot of weight, so she can't really pick me up now, but it went from picking me up, tossing me, to, like, lazy sex, and then not having sex at all.
Tahani, what do you have to say about that? Is that accurate?
Yeah,
or are you less attracted to her now because she's heavier?
She doesn't understand. She looks better with weight on her. She does not look good without weight. And when she gained weight, she actually looked more beautiful to me. I was like, when she filled out, it looked better. But how can I have sex with somebody
that you fighting
that
with?
argues?
Yeah.
We argue for the dumbest things, and it's like, it's pointless to me.
If just about anybody can upset you, everybody can own you. The world is full of clowns and fools and idiots and ignorant folk. Everywhere. I'm not talking about y'all. But everywhere. What I'd like to say for you, whether you stay with her or not, I would love you to have the peace that I have. You know, that when small things irritate, I mean, that's not like I never get irritated, I do. But it takes a lot, and I'm happier. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
It's a lot to carry, isn't it? It's hard being mad all day, every day. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. She makes me mad, though.
Yeah, I hear you. But it's not just her. The common denominator in your troubles is you. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question, Tahani.
Yes.
You got a baby girl?
Yes.
Would you like to have a home for her
Yes.
that is stable
Yes.
and two-party?
Yes.
Simbri, would you be willing to do almost anything to make that little girl happy?
Yes.
If I said somebody's got a problem and then looked at you, would you be able to receive that?
Yeah.
Now, I don't want you to try to fight me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I got you started on a path to more peace, would you be willing to walk that road for your daughter?
Yeah.
Now, having said that, let me say this. What do you need me to get her to give you so you can stay on that path to peace a little easier?
I bought it and she left with another woman committing adultery. So I felt like I could burn her stuff. It's here with me. You're not gonna get it anyway.
That's right after that 8th commandment. Then they said you commit adultery, burn the clothes on social media.
She don't let me do nothing. I can't go nowhere by myself at all. Like, I can't go have a drink with my friends. I can't do nothing. It's like she want to rip my clothes off. I just want her to be more...
Tahani, is any of that ringing true to you?
I feel the same way. I can't even have a Facebook. She got 5,000 friends, 30,000 followers. I can't even have a Facebook. If somebody comments on my picture that I'm cute, she going to find who the girl is. She asking me, have I ever talked to her? Have I ever seen her in person? Do I know her?
That's because she don't have no loyalty to the marriage. Like, it's different. She always saying that, but her loyalty is so, like, trash. Like, she don't know how to take, like, she's disrespectful. She don't know how to turn somebody down. Even when she was working at her job, like, I can't even trust her to get a job because she's flirtatious. She met all
When you say she's flirtatious, what did you see her do on a job that you found dishonest or dishonorable to the marriage?
Okay, so she was at work, and prior to that, we did get into it, but she went to work. And when she got that job, she kind of like, she met all these girls. She was real cool with them, and her loyalty just was like, me. I found texts, like she was about to move out and move with the girl. I found text messages. Like, you can't trust her to even get a job. I've been working our whole relationship. She get one job and she leave with the manager and go to her house.
That's not what happened.
What happened with the person on your job? Were you about to
was
leave her?
arguing.
Right.
And she kicked me out.
Right.
So I called one of my coworkers. She came. And she said, instead of you just leaving, why don't we go in there and try to talk to your wife together? Let me talk
she brought the girl in my house.
But
do you know why?
No, I don't know why, because she didn't do nothing but make it worse. She stood in my house next to her.
I didn't know she was gonna make it worse.
She stood in my house next to her and was like, she don't be cheating on you first of all, you don't even know her like that, and you drove all the way from Henderson to come tell me that.
You want $1,200 for clothes that she burned on social media. Tell me what happened.
About that situation where she kicked in the door.
That's it down. 5 pairs of designer shoes, $900, 7 designer shirts, $1,200. Tell me about that.
Yes, so I was gone. Another incident where she kicked me out. Every time she kicked me out, she kicks me out.
How often has she kicked you out in the past 6 months? She kicked me out about
once a month.
Once a month.
She do something every once a month, too.
Argue, she kicks me out.
every time it's with another woman, I kick her out.
No.
Don't be capping.
No, I'm not capping. The last time you just put me out, was it for a woman?
And you
this new apartment.
And so what? And so what? You disappeared for how long?
To my mama's house.
I put her out because she
went to her mother's house too long?
I always go to my mom's. Okay, so the incident at McDonald's, I was going to my mom's, and the girl said I have to stop at home.
The girl she brought to my house, the lady she brought to my house, this is why I feel like this is what she said to me. She said, she don't be cheating on you. She was like, this just my friend. She remind me of my boyfriend. Then she gonna show me her boyfriend. She freaky. Don't even act like she ain't with the business.
She freaky?
Cause how she be moving. Like,
okay,
her whole little get down, like...
She says I'm controlling. She's very controlling.
Okay. So did you tear up her clothes?
Yes.
On social media?
Yeah, but I bought them.
Did you film it?
She didn't have the film for that.
Oh, man.
But I do have a film.
Of what?
Of her.
Let me see it.
She's sitting on the car. I gave her money. I don't want it. Yeah, I'm recording you.
Oh, what? You didn't record what happened before.
Now she trying to lie and say I did that look.
Oh, God, you about to get out my Give me my keys. Give me
This is not your car.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
We're married, so this is not your car. This is our car. Our names are on the title. Them I did something, so that's why she said. I said I'm recording
this, so you would have proof if the police come.
She said, but
do you call the police on her?
Before.
Do you call the police on her?
Yeah, I be calling the police
for no reason. She put me out, and I said I'm not leaving.
Yeah, she told that
and
girl
she said,
too.
"Bitch, you getting out."
I want you two to understand that you cannot love from a place of fear. And if you spend all of your time tracking and trailing and getting angry about what could possibly be going on, you're living a life that is chaotic, untogether, and cannot stay together because you're loving from a place of fear. My last plea on behalf of that baby.
Yeah.
If you raise her in chaos, she's living in chaos. If she lives in chaos, her foundation will be fractured. If you want your daughter to grow up unable to love, unable to trust, unable to be calm, unable to be secure, keep it up. Ruin her. Just slice her up into pieces and send her out there all broken up because you can't be woman enough to say, hey, I'm gonna love from a place of strength. I'm gonna not be afraid of being left. I'm gonna know that if one day she does go bounce off with some other chick, A, I'm better off because I couldn't trust her to begin with. B, I enjoyed the time that we already spent together. C, we've got a daughter together that we've loved and raised in an atmosphere of calm, cool, and caring. And D, next, that's what I want for you. That's what I want for your daughter. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
And you, if you love an insecure person, you have to behave in a manner that's uber trustworthy so you can love them out of that kind of crazy that they in. You got to show up full-grown woman, not tit-for-tat lady.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yes.
When you buy something for somebody and give it to them, those things then become theirs. At no time can you say, I have the ongoing right to tear it up because I bought it for you in the first place. Stay off of cars. Quit tearing stuff up. That's a stupid tax. You paying money to designers over. You know, them Gucci people are rich. They don't get a car but that's nothing. And you keep paying them and paying them and paying them for the same pants because you can't control yourself. $1,200 in favor of Tahani. It is so worth it.
Judge, this is the case of blame it on the alcohol.
Thank you, Nick. You know, I'm always fascinated by couples who are together for years, and then after they get married, they separate right away. That's what happened here, and I'm gonna figure out why.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Muriel Preston and Akemba Counsel, the two of you have been together on and off for 7 years, married for 1 year. You do not have any children together. Mr. Counsel is seeking $1,550 from Ms. Preston for a variety of things. We will get to that momentarily, but first I'm going to start with you, Ms. Preston. Why don't you tell me a bit about this relationship and why we're here today?
Well, I asked God to bring me a husband, and he brought me a liar and a cheater. After we got married, it's been a whole year of hell. So everything broke loose. The reason why I think he cheated, and I'm pretty sure he did, and he's not gonna hold up to it, is because one day, 3 weeks into our marriage, into being in his house, he kicks me and my kids out. So he throws us clean out on the street, and we leave and we go to Virginia. And I take all my stuff with me, and then his mom calls me, and she said, you know, you should come back down and see if you can work it out. I showed up at his apartment. He was at work, and he left his door unlocked. And so I started, searching around, shoveling around, and I look up under the couch, and it's 5 condoms under the couch. 3 condoms that were magnums, and 2 of them was like fruity condoms that you use for oral sex. So he tells me... I
learned so much on this show that I, really ought not know. It's so much. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So I asked him, I said, so what's this about? When he came home, I was waiting there for him. And I said, so what's this about? And he told me, well, I use those for a fifi. I didn't know what a fifi was. And he told me a fifi is when you put lotion into a condom and you use it for masturbation.
I didn't know.
And I was like,
another thing I didn't know. Didn't know that.
I was like, what? You know, I was just.
I'm gonna Google that, Mr. Counsel. I'm gonna see if there's really such a thing as a fifi. I was just saying. But I'm gonna let Mr. Counsel respond. Is that what happened, or do you have a different version of those events?
Yes, that is what happened. Well, when she came down after we got married, she totally tried to control everything. And yeah, I left my door unlocked because I was working at the place that I, live at, I'm a maintenance supervisor at the time, so I left my door unlocked. So, when I'm on call, I just go right back home. So I come in there, she didn't leave the condoms there, nothing like that. No, she ripped all of them up and had them right there on my table.
Right.
But when she came there, she tried to control me, everything.
Give me some examples of some of the things that she did that were controlling.
Oh, she breaks in my email uncontrollably. She goes on Facebook. I don't even have my password to my other Facebook, but she does. And she calls me on Facebook from my other Facebook page. Then she goes through my Google, look down everything, and there's things that she finds that's really, really old, and she just come up and, yo, you gotta do this way, you gotta do it like that,
Give me some examples. You gotta do what? How?
Count the money again after we had the rent. We counted it 3 times one night. And right before we paid the rent the next day, I got paid, so all we needed was $20 more. Count it again, so what's somebody gonna do? Come in the house and steal $20 to $40 and leave the Huh?
Now, Ms. Preston, did you get married to this man and lose your mind and decided you had to control the entire affair?
The only thing that I controlled was the bills, because he act like paying the bills days later is okay. I like to pay bills before the time or on time. He like to get the late fee, and then we got to be worried about whether we got somewhere to stay. We got to be worried about whether we got electricity or water, because
we don't want to get kicked out. I work there.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Who's getting eviction notices on the door?
Now, Miss Preston, I want you to take a moment.
Oh, my God.
Open your mind wide like a prairie. Once you did marry him, did you try to just hang on to the...
Yes, she did.
Now, that's one thing. You interrupting the judge, I know you interrupting your man. That never works out.
I'm sorry.
Try to hang on and manage everything from A to B to C Just step back from what you did and think about it. Did you?
No, I did not. I tried to cater to him and be good to him, but him and his ways, he didn't want that. He still wanted the bachelor life. He wanted...
Tell me what things he did that indicated that he still wanted a bachelor life.
He was still drinking all the time. He would get drinks like back to back to back. No, he was getting drunk to the point of no return.
She'll buy
like,
it.
You would see him. No, I won't buy him.
Hang on.
He was using his paychecks and to buy all these drinks, getting backed up on his bills and everything. He wanted a bachelor life. He didn't care about having a family. He didn't care about having us there. He didn't want to secure me. He didn't want to secure the boys. You know,
I understand what you're saying. Mr. Counsel,
55-inch TV. The first day.
First thing she did?
Boom, TV. I had.
Oh my God. You is lying.
You know.
You gonna
What's the first thing you did was go buy a big TV?
No, that was my
the
TV.
kids was playing on the video
they
game,
broke it?
and they made a mistake and broke
The first day.
It wasn't on purpose. It ain't like somebody said bam and hit the TV.
I got you. Mr. Counsel, let me ask you this. Do you drink a lot?
Yeah, I do.
Miss Preston, are you working the man to death in the bed?
Look, when we was first together for a year and a half, we had sex all the time.
I was young.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
Does your drinking or whatever else you're doing recreationally impede on your ability to pay bills?
No, it doesn't. But I come home, I gotta come off of work.
Right.
And then go back to work again because she wants some sex. And that's every day. That's every day. Oh, that's every day. And if I don't do it, we get in an argument, she won't feed me. I come in the house one day, it smell like good steak and everything. Like, I'm like, man, I'm about to eat. And like, yo, I go in the kitchen, it's nothing in there. I go in the oven, it's nothing in there. I'm like, damn, where all the food go? She was like, oh, I made sure there's plenty of sandwich meat in there for you.
So they ate the good meal and left you with a sandwich?
Yeah, but I had to fix a sandwich because of her. Yeah. She said, oh, you don't get treated right because you don't get treated right if you don't do right.
Doing that sex. Now, Mr. Counsel, let me ask you this, as gently as possible. A wife asking for sex is usually a good thing. Right? Right.
No.
But I'm open to whatever your inclinations
it's
are.
not the basic sex, Your Honor. It has to go on for hours.
We used to be like that. We used to be like that.
1 10-minute period, then we take a break.
We took
and then
breaks.
I be watching
fed
TV,
him during
then she
the
be
break.
like, can we have
give
sex
him water
again? I'm
during
like,
the break.
God dang. I'm like,
He got
Miss Preston, are you working the man to death in the bed?
Look, when we was first together for a year and a half, we had sex all the time.
I was young.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. We did it back to back to back to back. We would take breaks in between. I would feed him. I would go cook something up real nice.
And go right back
some water, you know, get him all nourished up.
That's the only time I get fed when I'm butt naked locked in the room. That's the only time.
No. When he create chaos, that's when he don't get fed.
Won't wash them. Like, man, I ain't got nothing to wear.
Oh,
well, look like you ain't going nowhere today.
You is a lie.
And I know what that means. Have sex.
Mr. Counsel, when you put her out after 3 weeks, what specifically was the thing that made you ask her to leave?
Oh, because she was controlling everything. Like, yo, she wasn't paying no bills. She come there like, we're gonna pay this right now. We're gonna do this right now. And then she I didn't know, like, yo, she's the sweetest thing in the world, but she turned into the devil.
Do you pay bills late so you have to pay a late fee and all that?
Like they was gonna kick me out. I was the maintenance supervisor.
Yeah, but you know the late fee is stupid tax.
Yeah,
right?
But my boss, she'll do it. She'll charge me the late fee, but then it'll be right back on my check. Like, yo, and then she was like, you better stop before I evict you for real. I was like, yeah, right.
Right. So why would I let him pay
take fate like that?
Because I know she wasn't gonna do it.
But
ain't
she was
nobody
on the
stuff gonna
verge.
get fixed if you kick me out. I was the only one working there. Everybody else quit. So you gonna kick me out, and then where I'm gonna go at? Back to work after you kick me out?
When you broke into all of his electronics, did you find that he was doing something inappropriate?
Yes, I did.
What was he doing in there?
He was asking people, could he, you know, they...
No.
And he said that...
No, somebody hacked my phone. 'Cause
Here's today's viewer question. How do I turn down a friend request from my boyfriend's mom? Share your thoughts online and stay tuned for Judge Lynn's answer.
What did you find?
Okay, so he was text messaging somebody back and forth, not knowing that I had got into his little social app. So I'm in there and I'm looking, and this was recent. This won't like later on.
What was he doing in there?
He was asking people, could he, you know, they...
No.
And he said that.
No.
He said that.
Before she even
they
found
broke
that,
into there.
somebody hacked my phone.
Let me explain.
Hold on.
Somebody hacked your phone.
Look, and I told her before she even broke in that. She was like, why are you on that? Because I'm telling people this is not me. You know what I mean? This is not me. But yeah, one time I did, you know, I didn't ask the girl like that. I was gonna see if she was gonna come for real. But I gave her the address across the street. I sent her across the street to my homeboy because, like, yo, me and him were beefing at the time, so I sent him over there.
Lying.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Like you send a prank pizza to somebody or something. You just sent a prank woman.
Can I still?
I got you.
Can I tell you the real story?
Miss Preston, why don't you tell me your version of that event?
Okay, so when I checked into this email that he was sending to this female, right? He sends a picture of himself in the same bedroom I was staying at his
You gotta make
house.
the prank good.
No, he was sent a picture of himself and in the same bed with the backdrop and everything.
But was
and
it the
telling
nude pic?
No, it wasn't no nude, but the address of his mama was up there.
No, it wasn't. It was
real
across the
address
street.
was up there. Then they get missing. So it's a time frame in between that was missing. And then next, a text message next day is, can we do it again?
No, she lying.
No, that's the truth. Can we do it again? I sent him money. I sent him $50 because he said, I ain't got no money. I need to get on a bus. And I was like, all right. So I sent him $50. Now, this girl said she needed gas money in order to come and get him. He had to use my $50 to go over there because he got missing for 2 days. I called him back to back.
So $50 gonna last me for 2 days.
Yeah, all you needed was for that one time of getting to her house.
Okay, now my understanding is that you say that he's abusive.
Yeah, he's verbally
and that he's verbally abusive when he's drunk.
Yes.
And that you have brought evidence thereof.
Yes, audio.
I would like to hear it then.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, your clothes in the city dump. And that lawnmower in the city dump. There's nothing you can come back here for. All the TV's gone, everything. That. Everything I came with is gone. It's in the city dump. You think you gonna try to run and rule somebody?
Oh, it goes on long.
Certainly.
I can break my own stuff. I brought all of it.
No, we bought it together.
So you broke your own stuff?
Yeah, before she can get to do it.
What am I about to tell you that is?
Huh?
What am I about to tell you that is?
That's childish.
And that's the stupid tax. You got to pay everybody twice for something you only have once. Yeah.
Yep.
What was the final straw? What happened a week ago that brought you here?
He up and left. He just straight left. I did not know what was going on. He just called me on the phone, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm out here doing, you know, my work orders. So then he got mad because I left him at the house and I went back to my mom's house with the kids. And I'm not bringing my kids to chaos. I'm not bringing them to that drunkenness.
Right.
So,
you get drunk with me.
No, but I don't be acting crazy. You be acting crazy.
But you both drunk. He just a mean drunk.
He just a mean, crazy, verbally abusive drunk.
No, she verbally abusive. I got some evidence right here.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that next. Sometimes silence and inaction are the best answers you have.
If you have a question, submit it online with the hashtag AskJudgeLynn.
Divorce Court will be right back. Mr. Counselor, I want you to explain to me why you want $1,550 and what it is you have in your hand that you believe will support that claim. Now, tell me what do you want the money for and why you think you should get it?
After I paid all the bills, Your Honor, she cut all the services off. Sure. While I'm in the house, she called the light people and everything.
Yep.
I'm looking at my phone. It's flickering on and off. Next thing I know, the whole phone number reset the Android man like this. She done cut the whole thing off.
Yep. I locked it all down.
Locked it all down. She said the water be off next. I'm watching TV and it says, your service, please call this number. I'm like, yo, what the world? And I just paid all this stuff.
Now, Miss Preston, this is some cold stuff. Are you ready, Nick?
I'm ready for it.
Muriel says, the water will be turned off next week. He says, so you're going to do me like this after I paid all the bills? She says, and the water will be off tomorrow. And then the cable will be off the next day. How? I'm still here. So I'm supposed to be homeless in a city, know nothing about divorce papers next week.
Your Honor, I was concerned about me having something to drink and everything. You know what my mama told me to do? She said she's probably gonna cut it off for real. Go in the bathroom and run the water in the tub so when you gotta use the bathroom. I was like, yo, this is
crazy. Yeah, just get ready.
Crazy.
Yeah,
because she did it for real.
Yeah.
I did.
I called the...
So did you cut off services that he had already paid for?
Yes, I cut off everything, but we jointly paid for a lot of stuff, so he can stop lying on that.
We won't jointly there. You was gone.
I left because of the craziness.
Do you have any of the utility bills? Anything? You want two cell phones that she broke?
Yeah, she threw it out the window. I'm lucky I added the PlayStation because they durable. She threw that off the window. I watched it bounce, but it came back on.
The PlayStation lasted.
Do you have any bills, any kind of receipts, anything to show me? Help me out.
No, I don't have it.
Yeah, because I see ain't nothing on the table, but okay.
But she let me say this.
You weren't ready to get married. Taking on a wife and 4 kids is a big job. I think you two had a good time together, great sex. Y'all get lit up drunk, and now you thought, oh, this is a good situation, but you weren't ready to do the married thing. You didn't think it through. I think it's good that you separate. I hope you remain friends. No extracurricular sex. Women do that a lot. I don't know why. No extracurricular sex. Mr. Counselor, you are a hoot. And I think you're both fabulous people. You're a fabulous woman. And I think you'll both find other people to love. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All right, you admitted it. You're a drinker. All right, we're going to cut back on the alcohol a little bit or what?
Yeah, I'm going to cut back. She got to stop buying it, though.
Shoot, he be buying more than I be buying. So he got to stop drinking, period.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you guys.
All right.
Judge, this is the case of coming to America.
Today, we have a man who decided in his 8th year of marriage that he was entitled to multiple wives. Today, we're going to figure out what he's going to end up with. A lot of ladies across the world, or just lose the one he's got.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Paula Lawrence and Keith Lawrence. Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, you have been married for 15 years, but you do not want to be married anymore. Mrs. Lawrence, you're seeking $6,700 with respect to an automobile, and we will talk about that later. But before we do, Mr. Lawrence, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me why we're here today?
Hello, Judge.
Hello.
I'm here today because Paula Lawrence is my wife, and I love her. But I also have 2 more wives.
Well, explain that to me.
Well, Judge, the Bible says that a man can have as many wives as he wants.
Where does it say that?
1 Timothy chapter 3.
And what does it say?
It says that a bishop should be the husband of 1 wife, And it says the deacon should also be the husband of one wife. Well, I'm not a bishop or a deacon. I'm a prophet and a preacher.
So kind of by omission, it says you can have more than one. As long as you're not a preacher or a deacon, you can have many women you want.
No, as long as you're not a deacon or a bishop, you don't fit into that category. That rule doesn't apply to you.
Well, it never says about how many husbands a wife can have, so...
Well, it does say that.
Where's it say that at?
Where does it say that?
I can't name it.
Okay. Well, tell me who these two other wives are.
Well, I have a African queen in Kenya, and I've got a Filipino princess in the Philippines, and I got an African American queen right here. She's beautiful. I love her, but she don't want to get with the program. Obey your husband as the Lord. That's what the Bible says.
Now, Mr. Lawrence, all of these royalty know about this particular royalty.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Now, they don't like it, but they've accepted it. And now it's time for Paula to get with the program.
Now, let me ask you this.
Never.
Did you marry the woman in Africa and the Philippines?
Yes, we did. We had a ceremony online. That's right. Yeah, you see.
Ceremony online, Nick.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, when you have a marriage in jail, right? Them two people, they behind the glass, they can't come together.
Who officiated?
The Lord, the Almighty God.
All right.
The holy angel.
He was online too?
He was online
He's right here.
He's right here.
He's omnipresent. He's everywhere at the same time. Amen?
I said,
amen?
Don't amen him. Y'all remember where you are.
I'm speaking the truth.
Miss Lawrence, when did he start talking about this nonsense?
Oh, nonsense. Come on.
It's been about maybe 7, 8 years ago.
7, 8 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't have married him if I knew about it from the beginning. Never.
When he first broached this subject, how did he indicate that this is what he wanted to do?
Just came right out and said, you know, I think this is what God wants me to do, and you got to come up with it and go with it.
Yeah.
And
you know, dudes never come in here and say, God wants me to pay child support. They never say, God wants me to stop cheating or to love my wife. That God always telling them to get another woman. But, so what did you say when he first brought this up?
Oh, I said, no, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to do it. And then as time went on, he said, well, you know, God spoke to me and said, no, I'm not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be the only one. So I said...
No, I said...
Hang on, I will get to you.
Did say that,
I will get to you.
You did
then
say that.
Then he backtracked and... Hey, stop. Mr. Lawrence, did you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So he backtracked and said, no, that isn't really what the Lord said.
Right. He said, God spoke to me. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm just going to be with you. So I said, that's what the case is, and that's what we're going to do. And then a few years went on, and then I started finding pictures on his phone, and he was talking to people. So I'm like, well, wait a minute, this is what you're supposed to do. And then, you know, he's a preacher. So I'm like, why are you having naked pictures of people on your phone?
Does he have a church?
Does he have a church? I've never heard him preach. He made a message.
You heard me preach. You never heard me preach. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
What? Do you see other women actively that are not online? I mean, are you touching other people?
No, Your Honor. I stopped doing that. Now, there was a time... There was a time I was, you know, out there doing my thing, you know, moving and shaking and, you know, trying to have a good time.
But sending pictures to other women.
Those days are in the past. I got 3 wives, and that's all I want. I'm happy. And you're going to
Now, do you want the wives to come together, or do you like them in different continents?
No, we're all going to live here, Your Honor. I've got a master plan. We're all going to live here. That's why I have to get a divorce, because in order to bring them here, I've got to divorce Paula. But, you know, I don't like doing it, but it's just a piece of paper.
So you're going to divorce Paula, marry one of them, get them good immigration status, divorce her, get the other one married, bring her in on immigration status, and get it together.
That's part of my master plan, Your Honor. That's it.
I speak it in. I know what you're doing.
I've got a plan. I'm going to have
some... Is this your plan here?
Well, we're going to get to that. But my master plan is to have some property in North Carolina and have, you know, like 3 double wide trailers, one for each wife. And I'm gonna make them all happy. We're gonna have a bunch of kids and just be happy, see? Because God made the man the head. And I'm gonna have my Filipino wife, she's gonna give me 5 babies. And my African queen, she's gonna give me 5 more. And Paula's gonna take care of all the kids. She's gonna homeschool. She's gonna homeschool the kids. She's gonna have her own little trailer, and they're all gonna have a night to be together, you know, to be with me, the king. You know, the man. They're all gonna have, I'm gonna keep them all happy. Satisfaction guaranteed, come on.
Now, Mr. Lawrence, let me ask you this, can you afford all that?
My best friend's here. Can we bring her out?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
I don't understand. I mean,
now, hang on, Miss Stewart. Hang on. No. No. Yeah, over there. Now, Mr. Lawrence, let me ask you this. Can you afford all that?
We all gonna have to work together, Your Honor. And that's why Paula, she gonna have to learn to, you know, she gotta get out there and work.
I thought in religions where a man can have multiple wives, one of the provisions was that he would be able to provide for all of those wives. And that the wives were not required to do that. Is that not in the memo God gave you?
Your Honor, you got a point. I'm gonna work, other 2 wives gonna work, and Paula's gonna work in the home. She's gonna be the homemaker. She's gonna do the cooking, the cleaning, you know, like Cinderella.
Cinderella? No, Cinderella turns out nice. This isn't turning out.
Yeah, but it can, Your Honor. If we work together, it can work for them, for the both of us. I can claim them all on my taxes.
Ms. Lawrence, I understand that.
You know,
despite the fact that he claims that he has women on other continents, that he is also interviewing women on this continent.
I cut that out, Your Honor. I was a player, but no more.
Can you tell me?
He's got profiles after profiles after profiles online telling women that he's single. You know, my best friend's here. She could even attest to what I'm saying because she's been with me forever. Can we bring her out?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
I don't understand. I mean,
now, hang on, Miss Stewart. Hang on. No. No. Yeah, over there. Hang on. How long have you known Ms. Lawrence?
We grew up together.
What do you know about the nature of this union that you think I ought to know?
He's crazy. Who in the right mind? Okay. I was raised in church. When my mom was living, Paula used to call. And Keith, you know, my mom done told you that was not like that in the Bible.
What have you seen him do that you think runs afoul of his obligations to her and his obligations to his religion?
Well, first off, she's always suffering. She's sick. She is under so much stress. How do you put someone you love? You took vows, right? Love, honor, cherish, all that?
Vows, now, Miss Stewart, Miss Stewart, I'm trying to like you over here. Mr. Lawrence, be quiet.
Okay, so Paula used to be just all about Paula. She used to be fun. She's so sick right now that she can't even go nowhere. She can't go anywhere.
Can you tell me what's going on with you health-wise?
Chronic pain, lymphedema. I've just got a lot of stuff. My doctor's like, most of it's stress-related. You know, and I'll go in and I'll have all this stuff, testing done. And he says, on a good day, I realize you're sick. I know you can't do this. On a bad day, when he's, you know, talking about all these other wise stuff, you're not sick. You can get out and work and do this.
I came home.
Mr. Lawrence.
I live in a small town in the country, so all my doctors are out in major cities. So, of course, I have a car to go there. He comes home one day, and he said, I'm going to take your car, go to the ATM. Fine, okay, it's across the street. He's gone like 2 hours. So I'm like, well, where's he at? So I call him on the phone. I'm like, where are you at? He's in another state with my car. So I'm like, what are you doing? He said, well, he wants to start this hot dog business.
The car was going to get
Mr. Lawrence, don't make me say it again.
So long story short, he comes home with the van. I'm like, where's my car? Left it on the street. I said, wait a minute, what? I have health problems. I need to get to my doctor's.
Hold on, y'all. This is ridiculous.
So now I don't have a car.
She's not telling the whole story.
Because and
Mr.
see
Lawrence,
his
let me
thing-
ask you this. Do you know your wife is not well?
Yes.
Do you know that she is suffering?
Yes, I do.
What do you do as the man of the house to keep
You're the man of the house.
I work.
Don't interrupt me again. I understand his ex-wife is available by phone.
Yes.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Ms. Cooper?
Let me tell you about that man over there. He even put me out of the house one time with no clothes on.
Yes, he did.
What do you do as the man of the house to care for and love her? You know, Ephesians, when they talk about a woman to submit to her
Love
husband.
your wife as Christ loved the church.
Now, how do you love her?
I pay the bills, okay? Now, that car was under repossession. I told her, look, I got a car
It
with a
wouldn't
car
be at a
note.
repossession.
Ms.
and I
Stewart,
can't pay
please.
2 car notes. I cannot afford 2 car notes, so one of the cars got to go. I told her that. And so
I had
and
control
so
of
I
the
went
car
out there
keys.
and got that van that I bought and left her a car. I said, they can repossess it from Indiana. Why do we have to repossess it from our house?
Ms. Stewart, what would you like to say?
My question is, Keith, you work so hard, you are a truck driver.
Yeah, that's right.
Where does your money go? I know the majority of the time when
It goes
truckers
mostly to
pull in-
her.
No, it
No,
don't.
it does not. I have no money.
There's a
Oh,
double
you
line
stop.
at
Where's
the
your
truck
money?
stop.
Mrs.
The
Lawrence,
devil is a
let me
lie.
tell what is your economic situation?
Okay, when we got married, he said, I will take care of the car, I will take care of the rent, mortgage, whatever. You take care of the household bills. Fine. My 2 kids, which are not his, in the house. I would come home from work, we'd have 30-day notices on the door. And I'm like, what's going on? You're supposed to be paying the bills. I would always know when he was with somebody else or talking to somebody else because the money would stop coming to me. We've had 6 cars repossessed. We've been evicted 3 times because instead of giving me the money, he's giving money to other people.
She wants all the money, Your Honor.
He would get.
She wants all the money.
You know what, Ms. Stewart?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna invite you to leave. No, Nick, take her on out.
Nick,
Yeah, I've had quite enough.
Whatever.
I'm gonna invite you to leave.
I can't stand him.
Now, Mr. Stewart, let me ask you this: were there a number of repossessions and evictions because you did not take care of the bills you say you're responsible for?
Not because I didn't take care of the bills, because she doesn't help enough, Your Honor. See, when I entered this relationship, when I entered into this marriage, I thought it was going to be a 50-50 thing. I was going to work, she was going to work.
Not what
Hey, Mr. Lawrence, you just said that your contribution is as the provider and she should do all else. Now you're saying I'm only half a provider.
No.
Exactly. Thank you.
I mean, you want this headship status, but you don't want to claim the responsibilities that are engrossed or encompassed within that status.
Well, God gives a man headship over the family. Obey your husband as a Lord. If your husband said you got to get out there and work too, in this economy, are you kidding me? We both got to work.
I understand his ex-wife is available by phone.
Yes.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Yes.
Her name is Keisha Cooper. Ms. Cooper?
Let me tell you about that man over there. First of all, him and Paula were dating at the time we were married.
No, we were just legally married. She left me. She hit the road. I said goodbye.
Mr. Lawrence Hutch, go ahead.
Sir. I did not leave him until after he started cheating.
Well,
I was
I
a
like the
faithful
ladies.
wife to that man from day one. I tolerated a lot with him. He even put me out of the house one time with no clothes on.
Yes, he did.
Mr. Head of the house, did you do that?
She wasn't totally naked, Your Honor. I told her, I said, look, she kept running her mouth, you know what I'm saying? I'm the king. I like to have some respect for my wife. And I lost my temper, Your Honor. That was evil. I did a bad thing. She had on her underwear, you know. I can't lie. I did cheat on her. She got tired of it, and she left me, okay?
Exactly.
But she left me for another man, which is ungodly. That's adultery.
So you think because you
That
can
is
sit over there and do what
adultery.
you want to
If
do.
you want to leave your husband, leave your husband. If your husband don't treat you right, if your husband is abusive,
Mr. Lawrence.
Amen.
She's an adulterer when she cheats on you. What
That's
were
right.
you?
No.
When you were cheating
That
on
was
her with
fornication.
other women, that's adultery.
No, it's not. It's fornication.
What Bible do you read?
It's just
What
as bad.
Bible do you read?
It's just as bad, Your Honor. But the point about it is, a wife is bound to her husband as long as her husband is alive. That's the word of God. It don't matter if you're...
Okay, Mr. Lawrence, could you go stand next to Mr. Lawrence?
Please, yes.
And encourage him to behave like he's got some sense.
Calm down, please. King, all right? The king right here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, Mr. Lawrence,
yes,
you can preach at your own church if you want to.
What church?
But this is my house.
Thank you.
I understand that you want $6,700 for that Cadillac that you say he left on the street elsewhere. To whom was that car titled?
Me, myself, and my son.
How much equity did you have in that car?
I had paid in $7,000 on it.
Mr. Lawrence, what is your response to that? She says that you put her on the hook for $6,700 for a car that she does not have. How do you respond to that?
Well, Your Honor, I have a car and she drives it. Right now it's broke down, but she has a car to drive. She knows that.
No, right.
But
that's not the question. What question did I ask you?
The question is, you said, what am I supposed to do about the bill? Well, Your Honor, I'm doing the best that I can.
No, you're
I
not.
can't pay that car note. That car gonna have to go into default, and sooner or later it's gonna drop off the credit like any other car, like the last 6 that got repossessed. But, you know, that's the best I can do, Your Honor.
Mr. Lawrence, might I suggest you try to read that Bible you thumping on all the time?
I do.
Might I suggest that you...
I know it, Your Honor.
Might I suggest to you that you take the responsibilities and the obligations that you have under that Bible before you keep taking the positive things for you? Might I suggest that you get your money right before you start collecting women? And the last thing I'm going to do is suggest that you get a second job so you can pay her $6,700 for that car you took from her. This matter is adjourned.
Judge, this is the case of Hot Girl Summer.
They're married, she wants an open relationship, and he doesn't. Now, I've got to find out why she thinks adding a new man will solve her old problems.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Robert Morris and Diana Cordova. The two of you have been married for 3 years, but you have been separated for the last 4 months. Mr. Morris, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why you're here today in divorce court?
Yes, Judge Toler. I'm here today because my wife, she wants to be in an open relationship, and I cannot stand it. Let me tell you a little more about that. So I came home a year ago, and she gave me the ultimatum. She told me that if I didn't want to be in an open relationship, that she was going to leave me. And that hurt me so bad, but it goes further. So I was in Florida visiting my dad, who was on his deathbed. He was dying with cancer. And she was on a business trip up in Northern California, and she went and had something with somebody.
Okay.
Ms. Cordova, is that true that you want to have an open relationship?
Okay, so part of it is true. Yes, I think I was definitely tired of not getting the love that I needed. I'm just over this whole situation already. It's been so many times that I've been trying to just be more sexy with him, be more romantic. He doesn't take me on dates. He doesn't do anything for me.
That's not true.
And really, our sex life was just went boring. And we were not doing anything exciting, anything that was just taking
Well, how
me...
long has it been that way? How long has things been...
I would say over a year.
Over a year?
Yeah.
Well, now, my husband and I have had arguments that lasted over a year. That's not that long. I mean, things can get a little stale, and you can rev them back up. Is it just the staleness that has led you to want to have an open relationship?
No, I think I'm a person that takes care of myself. I like to exercise. I like to talk about smart stuff, and I like to just be out there. And I was not getting that with Robbie. I was not getting that social interaction. We were not having romantic.
So you just say like he's just dry. There's nothing about him. He's intellectually, sexually, recreationally, he just got nothing going on.
Yeah, you can't say that.
It went definitely gradually, you know? definitely just start happening. He had all this flavor and things, but I guess I needed more. I needed to be taken care of. I needed to be loved. I needed to be respected in a way, and he did respect me so much.
Well, now, did he have flavor in the beginning?
Oh, yes, he did.
Always had flavor. Come on now.
He did, but I guess I just had too much flavor. What can I say?
Now, Ms. Morris, do you know what she's talking about? She says she wants an open relationship because she doesn't find this one satisfying, and she thinks you're the problem. Do you see, just, you know, lean back, any truth in it?
No, I do not. You know, she says that I don't have enough flavor, and there's been multiple instances where she tells me that she can't even handle what I got, so how's she gonna go out there and get it from somebody else?
Okay, no, well...
Yeah, you know that's true. Come on now.
Now, Ms. Cordova, did you tell your man you couldn't handle what he had?
Well, okay.
Yeah, you did.
So he's definitely got some good things. I'm not gonna say no to that. But for me to just be in there 5-10 minutes and that being it, like, come on, I'm young. I want some diversity. I want just something more exciting. And we also had so many issues by having a roommate that was around all the time. So I couldn't be me. I couldn't yell if I wanted to. I couldn't, like, feel expressive. I was just... We had one time that our roommate was around, and he was listening to us having sex, and we found him out. That just shut me down. I didn't want to keep
Why is that
doing it.
his fault?
Because we wanted to move out of the situation, and he just kept saying that was a good place for us to be, that we couldn't find a different situation.
It was a good place for us to be in. I mean, come on. We had an ocean view from our bedroom window. We could be laying in the bed, getting it on, and you could be looking at the ocean.
Give me something else that you're mad about that ain't got nothing to do with flavor.
Well, he's a really negative person.
Give me an example of his negativity. Tell me a story that will make me say, ooh.
Well, there's so many times that he did so many things, but just coming out with one, we had a really good friend, one of my best friends. She had an ad in a company for these sunglasses. Everybody was congratulating her. Everybody was super stoked for her. And what Robbie goes and says, sunglasses are really bad for you. They cause cancer. And they start writing all these things. When he could just keep his mouth quiet because he's my friend, and I felt embarrassed by my friends talking about it and saying, wow, Robbie's coming and commenting all this negative stuff in something so great for somebody else.
What's wrong with sunglasses?
You know, there's some myths out there that blocking the sun from coming into your eyes can cause damage.
You see, he's not even sure, and he's going and saying that.
You didn't even believe it when you said it.
She's got a point. But
so that's what I mean, Your Honor.
Well, give me another incident, because that was just a random dumb thing to do.
Yeah,
give me something
that's
else.
not even negative. Like,
well, we also had times when we agree on doing things, and he would just bash me down, saying that it's not a possibility for us to do. Like moving out of our current situation, our living situation, I was always putting out there options. I was putting.
Now, I heard about the living situation. There got to be something else. Keep going.
Well, there was one time that we were having a discussion.
Yeah.
On the place that we both rented. We both paid the same price.
Right.
An amount. And he was mad, so he just told me to grab all my stuff and leave. When I was also paying for that place, he was kicking me out of the same living situation that we were having.
It wasn't just one time, Your Honor. It wasn't just one time.
That was not just one time. I let him go slide with that. And then the second time that he did it, I say, you know what? I'm getting out of here. He was yelling at me. The neighbors could hear it. Even the neighbors came and talked to me and say, hey, you guys have to stop because I am listening to all your talk.
So you had a bad argument, and he won't leave the roommate. And he trolled somebody's comment on sunglasses. This does not lead to an open relationship. Give me something. What do you think the problem is, Mr. Morris? Why do you think she's so discontent?
A lot of times, Deanna sees me being angry when actually I'm just passionate. I'm expressing my point and standing up for what I believe in.
Uh-huh.
Well, that passion is what is causing all this problem, you know?
I do whatever I can to try to make her happy. I just feel like no matter what I do, she's gonna be happy. I mean, I work 3 jobs because we made an agreement. I know you don't want to live with a pig. I know you want to have the privacy, you know? And I'm compromising. I've worked 3 jobs as much as I can so that we can save up money to move out. But she says that I'm being negative when actually I'm being logical. Because for us to live in Southern California, we're not going to be able to do that just by me working 1 job and her working 1 job with our current financial situation.
Well, and I did, and I went out and I had a full-time job, but there was just something over like one after the other one.
Are there practical reasons? I mean, if you living in Southern California and you're not crushing it economically, it's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody got a roommate.
Right.
So is that really a non-issue? Because
No, that was not it. That time that he told me that he wanted me to get out of the house, I was just, okay, I'm leaving. He's already telling me to go. And then what he does, he starts grabbing all my stuff, all my clothes, that is my money that I've been putting out there, and he just grabs and starts throwing everything down to the balcony. He just throws everything and says, okay, I'm gonna help you. For a second, I thought, he may help me, okay. I'm just gonna be calm, I'm getting out of here. I don't want him to get more mad. He grabs all my stuff and just starts throwing it.
Yeah. You say, on that topic, you say he has an anger issue. I'm not seeing it. If there's any fire in here, it's flaming over there. So give me an example of the anger you say he displays that you find so frightening.
Well, he will, if he gets mad, he will shut the door. He would slam things around the house. He would break things to kind of scare me. And we had a situation where we went seeking for help with a counselor, and he couldn't find the place. I sent him the address of the place. He couldn't find the place, but he was there on time. He started flipping on me, saying, you didn't send me the address right. He was there, so he made it, in a way. So I did send the address right. And he started yelling and saying all these things. He was so mad for nothing.
Over a little bitty thing?
Over nothing. He found the place. He was there. We were there.
Mr. Morris, did you get mad over nothing?
Yes. But I wasn't just mad,
I appreciate your honesty.
I wasn't just mad.
What were you?
Well, a lot of times, Deanna sees me being angry when actually I'm just passionate. I'm expressing my point and standing up for what I believe in.
Well, that passion is what is causing all this problem, you know?
Well, you said he had no flavor.
No, that's not his passion. He is a really angry person. And I had the counselor telling me that. The counselor was in the back listening to all this conversation. She waited. Then later on, she talked to me and said, you know what? He's a really explosive person. You cannot keep handling this. She seemed that I was not getting.
Give me an example of explosive other than the address thing.
Getting mad with his phone because it's not working and just throwing it to outside of the car and slamming the phone forever, gone. Just because the phone was not working.
It wasn't just because the phone wasn't working.
Well, why was it? What was the problem?
The phone wasn't working, and they weren't going to let me trade it in for another phone, so I figured it'd be best just not to have it.
Yeah, so, you see, Honor,
How old are you?
27.
27.
Yeah, so I had the counselor
You know, life is full of frustrations. I was talking to some young person, and I'm old, I get that. The other day, and he said, you know, my boss yelled at me, and it's soul-crushing. I wonder, what do you mean? I mean, it's just like, life has complications, it has issues, you know, it's bumpy, people will yell at you, there will be problems, and it's not like, you know what I mean, are you one of these people, you run into a little speed bump in the road and lose your mind?
I'm willing to work on my anger issues. I'm willing to seek help. I've been going to AA meetings, and I don't even drink. I get really into the scenario at hand. I mean,
That's the same thing as losing your mind.
Yep. All right.
Let me tell you. Same thing. You get caught up in a small problem. You know, you could call it passion, you can get caught up in the scenario, but it's still a small thing, and you big angry. We got to do something about that. Too many people are dying behind. My feelings got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Just pull it together.
But it's not just that.
Tell me what it is.
You know, for me to actually compromise with Deanna and tell her that, hey, listen, I know you're young, you're beautiful, you want to have something with somebody. If it's an opportunity and that presents itself, you're dancing, you find an attraction, you know, I'm willing to compromise with you on the basis that we made an agreement to be honest with each other.
Right.
And to always tell each other, well, hey, if I'm going to have something with somebody else, then I'm going to express that to you. Or I'm going to be honest and sincere about what I do with somebody else.
So you're telling me, as long as she tells you, she can go off with some other dude?
That was the compromise I made because I did not want to lose her. And she gave me the ultimatum. She told me if I didn't want to be in an open relationship, then she was going to leave me.
Miss Cordova, did you do that?
I have to say yes. Yes, I did. I did told him that if he didn't want to work things out and add something different to our relationship, but it was because of all the things that he did. So many different things.
I think you gave me like 3 examples. I'm not really sure I understand what you're upset about.
Okay, let me tell you another one. That time,
Please.
he was super mad. He kicked me out of the house. What happened? Throw my things downstairs.
You told me that one.
And everything. Then I wanted to go and seek my friend's help and go and sleep with somebody, like my friends, not anything in a relationship-wise or anything. My friends were opening...
You just needed a place to stay.
I needed a place to crash because I went out, and what happened? I go to my friend's house. My friends are awake. They know what's going on, and they say, I'm sorry, we want to help you, but Robbie just called us and let us know all this is happening. He made up so much stuff. And then he said, please don't let her stay with you. So she went to all my friends and say, don't give her a place to stay, because he wanted me to come back home because he regretted of what he said. So he just explodes and say, get out of the house, which we're paying together, which is my house too, so I couldn't just stay.
Did you call all her friends and tell her not to give her a place to crash?
I did.
Yeah. Were you sorry? I mean, did you want her to come home so you could yell at her some more, or did you want her to come home so to make peace?
I wanted her to come home so we could make peace.
Yeah, after he yells at me and after he throws my stuff, like not caring for anything.
That's what happens, though. If you jack something up and somebody yells at you, you say you're sorry, and then you make peace. You with me?
I mean, not if he's yelling at you all the time and constantly. I had even the counselor telling me, do you want your kids to be yelled like the same way that Rob is yelling at you all the time?
How often does he lose his temper?
Every day. Most of the time, all the time. At least once a day.
Do you lose your temper every day?
I get passionate every day, yes.
Yeah, but not passionate in the other ways that he should.
It must be scary because, you know, he's so chill over here.
Yes.
What do you have to offer her in a way of concrete change behavior that might allow her to make an intelligent decision to stay with you?
I'm willing to work on my anger issues. I'm willing to seek help. I've been going to AA meetings, and I don't even drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I don't know how is that really gonna help us.
I'm trying, Your Honor. And I seek counseling. I talk to my friends. And I talked to my family. That doesn't really help at all. But, you know, I do want to make changes because I understand the yelling that I do that causes her so much stress is not fair to her.
I gotcha. And your answer is another dude. Boy, do you got that one wrong. You want 2 tablecloths from Mexico?
That's correct.
Why?
Well, they're not just tablecloths.
Okay.
They are a representation of my first visit to Acapulco and to meet her family. And that is something I hold true and true to my heart.
Did they give them to you?
Yes.
Were they gifts
to both of us?
They gave them to us.
And there are 2?
2.
Yes.
You get one, you get the other. This matter is adjourned.
Based on everything that went down on the show, you in or you out?
I'm out.
So what does single life look for someone like you?
I'm not gonna feel guilty, like everything is my fault. And I'm gonna start doing what I really feel passionate about, like dancing, going out, and actually just helping the world to be a better place.
Did Judge Lynn get to you today? Did she get through to you?
Absolutely. And I understand I have some issues. I need to work on that. And I'm gonna start working on that so that hopefully when Deanna's ready, I'll be ready too.
So you think there's still hope here?
I do.
Judge, this is the case of Game Boy.
Thank you. If I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. It is the new constant cry from the women who come here. Please, Judge, help me get him off that video game.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Christy Winborn and Demetrius Winborn. The 2 of you have been married for 3 years, although you've been together 5. You have no children together, and you have 8 children.
Yes, ma'am.
From 46, you look fantastic. I don't know how you pulled that off.
Thank you.
So, Ms. Winborn, I want to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why you're here in divorce court today?
Well, Judge, I want to ask you something. First of all, I want to meet the person that created video games. I want to talk to him for 2 minutes so I can smack him upside the head. I think they are destroying the brains of our men and making them lazy because I have to end up doing everything by myself while this man sits on a video game.
Really?
How much time does he spend on the game in a given day?
20 hours a day. Literally, he will
20 hours a day?
That's impossible.
He will wake up at 6 o'clock. You don't say it's impossible. I live it. 6 hours. He'll get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 a.m.
And he'll go to bed at 6. That's 24 hours. But he'll get up at 6, he'll play the video game, and then he'll go to bed at 6 o'clock. But that last hour is waking me up. Baby, you want to watch a movie?
Does that count?
I'm trying to sleep.
How many hours do you claim you watch video games? You play video games per day?
Oh, I play video games probably average about 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours out of whose day? You play video games
after a normal day, after we work, yes,
I
of course.
have pictures of this man playing video games while I'm cooking, while he driving,
I'm cooking,
while he
though.
putting his clothes on.
I know.
He plays videos 24/7. There is absolutely
Well, you got a job, though, right?
Yeah, I got a job.
You go to the job every day.
Oh, yeah, so I can't
You don't
play-
miss the
so-
job
yeah,
for the
so I
video
can't- I
games.
can't
From
play
home,
for
Your
24
Honor,
hours
and
when I'm
the work
working.
that he does from home, I actually have to do for him because he's playing
you
video
work
games.
from home?
We own
You
our
didn't
own-
mention that part.
We own
I'm
our
still
own
working,
business,
though.
Your
Hey, it's not
Honor.
playing
We own
video
our own
games.
business, Your Honor. And basically, I run the business. He gives advice in the business while he playing his video game.
Is that true, Mr. Winborn?
That's not true, y'all.
Judge, one
That's not true.
morning I told him, I said, let's get up early. Let's go to the hotel because we have kids, we have grandkids. So I said, let's go to the hotel. Let's go strategize on what our week is going to be like because I really do have to run the business, take care of the kids and everything. I said, you're going to get ready. Got up at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I had to dress 2 babies, myself, and then get everything ready for us to go. And he's still laying in the bed with no clothes on. When he gets up to put his pants on, he's playing a video game, one leg in his pants.
Mr. Winborn, did you do that?
Yeah. See, now, it takes me about 10, 15 minutes to get
Your
ready. So, you
Honor.
know.
It takes you what?
About 15 minutes, you know, take a shower,
Your
clothes
Honor,
on,
I
you know.
have to start.
Let
me finish.
It takes her about an hour and 30 minutes. But she wants me to get up when she gets up to get ready. When it doesn't take me an hour, 30 minutes. But the main point is that if I'm dressed and ready by the time she's ready to go, this shouldn't be an issue. If I'm sleeping more, watching TV, or even playing the game while she's getting ready, as long as I'm ready, it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, when you have any free time, do you fill it with that?
He don't have free time. He play the game so much I have to start his shower for him.
No, she don't.
I have asked this man to cut the grass 3 times in a row. This is in 1 month. Okay, my neighbor comes to ask me if he wants to, if I want him to cut my grass. So I say, okay, you can cut my grass. He cuts my grass for free for a month. He never notices. So then I start paying the neighbor to cut the grass. He leaning out of the window playing video games. He missed that corner over there by the fence. How are you gonna criticize somebody cutting the grass?
Does she have to pay another man to mow the lawn because you're too busy playing video games?
You know why I don't cut the grass? Because she has to be outside with me to cut the grass. She's that jealous.
Your Honor,
Other females in the neighborhood.
First of all,
one example,
Hang on, let him tell
One example, she has to walk with me to take trash out. Out in the backyard. She has to walk with me.
Your Honor, I have to walk with him to take the trash out to make sure it make it to the trash can.
So if she doesn't want to get up at that time, I want to take the trash out, I have to wait.
Your Honor, he will want me to get up from doing work and go and sprint to the trash can so he can drop it beside the trash can, and then I have to walk back in the house and go back, put the trash in the trash can when I get free time, because everything is a rush because it's in between his video games. He's not married to me, he's married to the game. He needs to slide a ring down on his game.
Yana, the whole point is that she's jealous. If I will cut the grass more, I'll cut the grass, I'll take the trash. She's just jealous.
Jealous of whom?
Jealous of who?
Other females. If I go outside...
Well, give me your best, she's over-the-top jealous story.
I'm gonna give you your best scenario, Yana. It was we went to go eat one day, and we went to the drive-thru, something quick on the way home from work. I go to the drive-thru, and is this a female in that window? I had to get the food
Your
like
Honor,
this.
that is not true.
I had to look at her.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Your Honor.
Why are you making the food? I either gotta play my game in my phone. I can't look to the left.
He says that, but we were having a serious conversation. This one incident he's speaking of, we were having a serious conversation about everything, the game included. And so we're going through the drive-thru, and he has a whole conversation with the lady in the window. So when we drive off, I say, the lady in the window gets more conversation with you about a burger than I get in a serious conversation about our marriage and what we need to do about it.
That was awfully specific, Mr. Winborn.
Specific?
She had a lot of specific facts on that one.
It wasn't specific. She seen my phone, what the game was, and she made a comment. I made one comment, and that was it. I didn't drag the conversation.
Your Honor, the one comment was, what clan are you a part of? How many treasure chests do you have?
What clan?
Yes. And we're just trying to order burgers, man. We're just trying to order burgers.
If she's just talking about this one incident, if we're driving, when we leave the house, this was one time we leave the house, I'm backing out the driveway. I had to look left or right, the back of the driveway. She asked me, why am I scoping the neighborhood
This man is saying he looking left or right. He looks down. He don't look left or right. He looking downward because his phone is in his lap.
His phone is in his lap and he's playing that game.
He doesn't look left or right.
You say that he puts the pro in procrastination. Why don't you tell me why you think that?
Yes, he's younger than me, but he's not the only man younger than me. There could be many men younger than me in his spot. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is having a responsible man by my side, because that's what I signed up for. I asked him to buy a part for our truck. Okay, we have a Land Rover. I told him, I said, baby, we need to buy this part because it was loose. When we first got our truck, we bought it used. So I bought it, the part was loose. I said I needed him to order the part and keep the part so I'd know the part number. So we went to order our part, and this boy took so long to order the part that by the time I got ready to order it myself, he had lost the part. He didn't know where it was. And that's not the best thing. The best thing is one morning I go to get in the shower, and I get in the shower, like I said, I start his shower for him. I start my shower for me. So I start the water running. I go to get in the shower because I know it's going to be good and hot for me. I jump out of the shower, screaming and cussing like a sailor because the water's cold. he didn't pay the gas bill. I gave him the money to pay the gas bill, but he said, I waited because I wanted you to talk to him. Talk to him for what? The accounts in your name, they're gonna ask to speak to you.
Well, what did he want you, what did he want her to talk to him
for me
about?
to actually call, Your Honor. He waited on me to make the call.
That Pacific morning, she's talking about the gas bill. Before she went and got in the shower, she said, you need to call them and set up a payment arrangement or try to pay them today. And as soon as she told me that, she went in the shower and got cold water.
Your Honor, I got cold water because the gas was off.
You can't tell me the day of and expect me to make magic in 5 minutes, and the water is already cut off. It was cut off that morning before we woke up.
You know what I'm seeing here? I'm seeing here a vision of a lopsided boat.
That's what it is.
It's lopsided.
She's talking about the business. She's talking about getting the grass cut. She's talking about the gas bill. She's talking about the trash. She's talking about managing everything and poking at you just to participate. That's what I see.
And Your Honor, the participation isn't even like 50-50 because I pay a majority of the bills. Even with the rent, he pays 1/3 of the rent, and I pay the rest of the bills. The only thing I asked this man to do, because they're in his name, because before we got married, it was his bills. I came in as marriage. I didn't even say, okay, well, let's do everything over. We capped it to make it simple.
Right.
But I said, okay, I'll start paying the bills. I started paying the bills. He let me really start paying the bills.
Right. Let me ask you this, Mr. Winborn. Mr. Winborn, I am talking.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
What is your financial contribution to the household? Do you just pay 1/3 of the rent and nothing else?
Yes, ma'am. I pay what I could pay, because she makes more than me.
I pay what I can pay.
Yeah, I pay what I could pay.
Yeah, I wouldn't make more than him if he worked more.
Do you think that...
My hours are...
Hang on. Mr. Winborn, your wife is over there whooping and hollering and screaming about...
She is. She is.
As two. Hooping and hollering and screaming about, I don't get no help. That's what she's saying over there. In 90 different ways. I feel responsible. I feel alone. I don't get no help. I got a little boy in there playing video games. I can't get the trash taken out. I have to manage everything, and I've got to force him to do whatever few pieces of things that I can get him to do, and it's still a job. Did you hear that part?
I heard that part, Your Honor.
What is your response to that? Is she wrong?
The important part for me is this is a marriage. It's not a game. It's very serious to me. I take my obligations seriously. I love my husband, but I also want a husband. Right. I didn't marry myself.
List for me the things that you do to contribute to the union that is the Winborn household.
And I'm listening.
Oh, I know.
It's a list.
I got a list.
Tell it.
I work, I cook, I clean, I help out around the house.
Okay.
It just
No. You say you work, you cook, you clean.
It comes to when we're out the house, between us working out the house and us going places out the house, she's jealous.
How many times, you keep going back to jealous, how many times do you clean? How many times do you cook? I
want to know, too.
He cleans when
I want to know how many times.
He cleans when he wants us. He cleans.
She's saying when I cook but she don't complain when I make them nice fried chicken.
My husband cleans.
She don't complain.
What I'm saying is that she feels responsible for everything, and that you're having fun and occasionally dipping out of whatever world of I don't know what, if it's dragons or whatever guns or whatever you dealing with, and only occasionally dip into her world of obligation and work and effort. That's what she's saying. She's saying she's feeling burdened.
And she burdened herself, Your Honor, because she
married you?
Yes.
No, not because she... not for the fact she married me, for the fact she's just bossy.
Well,
when
you say she's bossy, give me some examples.
I'll give you an example.
Please.
We had a flat tire one day in the yard, and the mechanic shop is across the street, not too far away. So I had to take the tire off so we could walk it down to get the new tire. And Of course, I had to wait for her to come outside with me so she could watch me change the
Your
tire.
Honor, he's not telling you I
And
have to roll the tire.
then as I changed the tire, she's nagging me on how she's hot. I need to hurry up. She's then trying to tell me how to take the nut bolts off to change the tire itself.
That's not
now, Ms.
true.
Winborn, do you make a habit of watching him do everything because you're concerned about him, you know, philandering with other women?
Let me add some clarity to that, because again, I'm an extremely confident woman, first of all. Second of all, yes, he's younger than me, but he's not the only man younger than me. Okay. There could be many men younger than me in his spot. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is having a responsible man by my side, because that's what I signed up for. Now, when I go and follow him outside, I follow him outside to ensure that what's done is done. Whenever I go and help him change a tire, he's not telling you I'm rolling a tire right beside him to a shop. My husband has support. My husband has a confidant. My husband has a wife. I have a roommate who plays video games.
My point
Miss,
is, Your Honor.
No, she just ate you alive over there.
My point.
I mean, hold up. She just read you. I mean, and she didn't even have to raise her voice. She did it with dignity. Hey, I'm talking.
Okay.
She did it with dignity. She did it with calm, and she was right on. I could tell she was telling the truth, and she felt that thing. You see? Look over at her. Look at her.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
She's stressed. She's tired. She wants a grown-up.
Your
you know
Honor,
what I mean?
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yeah, please.
The last straw for me, I lost my mom 2 weeks ago. Okay?
I'm so sorry.
I lost my mom 2 weeks ago, and as I said, I was already doing everything, okay? But I'm doing everything. I'm contemplating my father and how he's going to be after Mama's gone. I'm contemplating my sisters and brothers because I love them, and I know we lost my brother in January of last year, my youngest brother. So I saw the devastation firsthand. I saw how it crippled my family. I know that losing my mother is going to paralyze us all. So I didn't want that burden to trickle down and cause me and Demetrius's business to stop, to cause us to stop being able to feed our children, to cause me to not be able to be there for my dad. So basically all I did is amp it up and start telling my husband to step up to the plate, because he really does play these video games 24/7. The important part for me is this is a marriage. It's not a game. It's very serious to me. I take my obligations seriously. I love my husband, but I also want a husband.
Right.
I didn't marry myself.
Mr. Winborn, I don't want you to say anything else, because I'm going to do you the biggest favor of your life right now. I'm not going to talk about that $800 that you want from her for some reason or another. What I'm going to do for you is worth far more than that.
Okay.
You done scored way out your league here. This woman is beautiful. She is serious. She's intelligent. She's mature. There's no nonsense. There's no ridiculousness. And she brought you here for a reason. She brought you here because she needed you to hear her about that game, because she's had it up to here with you not being an equal partner. And I'm telling you, she came here because she's looking with one foot out the door and she don't want to go. And I'm telling you, you might think that you came here for fun. You might think you came here for a free trip to Atlanta. You might think you came here for a whole lot of different reasons. She's trying to save your marriage by coming here and speaking on that in front of somebody that's going to give her an opportunity to say what's on her heart and for you to hear her. I'm telling you, my brother, I'm telling you, they don't come any better than her. You've got her. Don't fool around and lose her because you want to behave like you're 12 and not show up the man that she's asking for. Did I get that right?
Yes, ma'am.
I gave you $1 million worth of advice. Please be a smart man and take it. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so worth it.
Thank you, Lana. Thank you. He really has to, like, come into the marriage. I need an actionable person. I need someone to reciprocate.
Right. I mean, Judge Lynn, she helped you, you know, she opened your eyes a little bit to what you have here.
Took into what she said into consideration.
Consideration?
I'm gonna put it down and see how things go.
Judge, today's case is firecracker.
I have a couple here today who has small issues that turn into big problems. Let's see if we can figure out why we're all day angry.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Ebony Parker and Gary Barksdale. The two of you have been together for 4 years. You do not wish to be together anymore. You are suing over the value of a truck, and we will talk about that momentarily. But Mr. Barksdale, I will start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this union and why we're here in court today?
Well, me and Ebony, like you just said, been together for 4 years, and she's fiery. Like, she's not a firecracker. She's a stick of dynamite. Wow. She explodes about everything. Wow. She's very dictating.
Yeah. Now, give me your best small thing, big explosion story.
Okay. One day we was driving to get crabs.
Okay.
And she loves crabs. And we're in our city, you know, it's about 3 different ways to get anywhere you want to go. So that just took my way, you know, no particular reason. Why did you go that way?
Right, because you
That's stupid. That's dumb.
Ms. Parker, did you get angry about the route he chose to take to get the crab?
Yes, I did.
And why was it worth your anger?
Because he wasted my gas.
Wasted you. And so how many more miles do you think it took you to get there than it would have in another direction?
Maybe like a half a mile, but that's still...
half a mile?
Yeah, that's still too much gas to be wasted. We ain't got no... Okay.
Dictation.
Absolutely.
Dictation.
Give me another one. That was pretty good, though.
Well, when she likes to wake up and see me next to her in the bed.
Okay.
But if I'm not, Lord have mercy, save me, please. Is why the you not in the bed? I like to see you here in the morning when I open my eyes. I can just go to the store to get breakfast. Babe, I want to get breakfast.
And you know she does it, too, because he's got the impression down pat. He got the lean and everything.
Really, though, I can be going to the store or, you know, the kids want something or I just want to go sit on the front porch, get some fresh air. If I'm not beside Ebony when she wake up, I got a price to pay.
Ms. Parker, is that accurate?
It's not that you got a price to pay. It's just that when I'm asleep, you know, when I wake up, I like to feel my man next to me. You know?
But why get angry about him not being there?
Because he know that that's what I like. So why would you not do what I like? You want me to do what you like, so why can't you do what I like?
But I wake up in the morning. I wake every morning. I can go to sleep 3 in the morning. I'm up before 9, regardless of my body just wakes up.
That's just what you do, yeah.
You know, and my 3-year-old, he's up 8 o'clock, daddy.
So let's say he's up wrangling with the 3-year-old. You mad because he didn't lay there and wait? Let the 3-year-old
it don't be like don't be like that.
Yeah.
It don't be like that, Judge. It be like, okay, if I'm asleep, sometimes if he get out the bed, he'll wake me up because I'm so used to his body heat being next to me. So it's like, okay, now I got a little attitude because you done got out the bed. What you get out the bed for? It's not like if he get out the bed to go deal with the kids or something, or he get out the bed to go use the bathroom. But if I get up and you're not in the house at all, then I have a problem. Then it's a problem.
Oh, you added that on there. You don't like him out of the bed, but now you just added out of the house. Because as you were saying it, you realized how dumb that sounded. And you had to add something to it to make it sound a little better. Don't lie, you know it, you know it.
Right.
You say that if you don't ride him and you're not on top of him all the time, he won't do the right thing.
That's right.
Explain that to me.
Well, one time, like, all right, say if he got a job, you know, he fill out a job application. I have to say, come on, Gary, you gotta call them. They're not just gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay on top of him because he forgets a lot of stuff. He forgets a lot of things.
It's crazy because she does the same thing the same way.
That's
but
not
when
true.
it's me, I suppose it's Gary. Gary got to do more. Gary, you got to do this. But
Gary
hold
is
up,
a man.
Hold up, though. I just watched you do the same thing that I just
did.
But
Live.
I gotta
Live.
do.
Give me an example. Can you think of something,
For
please?
example, with the job application, she go online, you know, fill out her
Fill it out.
applications and wait for
Not
responses.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yes.
So why do you fuss at him about doing that when you don't do it?
I don't do that, Your Honor. I do not do that. He is lying, okay? That's what he do. He lies. That's his thing.
Okay.
He's a good liar. You got to watch him because he a liar. I'm telling you.
Well, you say he's the cook in the house.
He do. He does. He does that very well.
But you have to ask him to cook, and he should do so without being asked? Is that what you say?
If he's at work and I'm home all day, when I come home, the house might not be all the way clean, but you better believe I done cleaned it at least twice, made sure the dishes was washed, and if the food ain't done, it's on the way to be done.
So when you are working and he's not, you're saying that he doesn't cook?
No!
She has a rule. When you cook, you clean the kitchen behind yourself.
Okay.
I cook at least 5 out of 7 days. It's 6 of us in the house.
Uh-huh.
I'm
That's
cooking
your
for
fault,
6
that is
people
6
every
of us.
day.
Right.
And sometimes her family members come over. You know,
Right.
I'm very hospitable. You come over, I'm cooking. If I was already cooking dinner before they got there, now they're a part of dinner.
Right.
But I'm still responsible for cooking
and cleaning up
everything. And I don't cook Little Mix.
You just
You
lying.
know, I'm cooking a main, 2 sides. I'm cooking. We won't have the itis when we go to sleep. Everybody.
That itis.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as some common courtesy, you know. At least,
Miss Parker, he's sounding pretty reasonable over there.
Judge, he is lying to you.
He doesn't cook like that?
No, I'm not saying that he don't cook. But all that cooking, cleaning, all of that, he don't do that. Like, I gotta put a sign. I have a sign on my window in
That
my
she
kitchen
don't apply, that she don't abide by her own sign.
First of all, that's
Well,
not
what does the sign say?
It say, wash your dish after you're finished with it. Because if it's up to anybody else, it'll be a pile of dishes in the sink for 3 days. You understand what I'm saying? This man is so lazy, he keep all his dishes on his side of the bed
Lazy,
for days.
no.
He is lazy.
No. But I refuse to be the one consistently cleaning the kitchen, cleaning.
It ain't about
like
the
in me,
kitchen.
I'm not the type. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and that's it. I'm gonna clean the kitchen. I'm gonna walk through. Do something in our room. I'm gonna go in the kids' room. I'm not gonna just stick to one room. So before I, at least 5 out of 7 days, keep running through here cleaning up because I'm gonna start in the
So
kitchen.
you gonna wait once a week to clean up?
Yeah, because nobody else is
Come
gonna
on
do it.
now,
So
that's not
why
right.
should
That's
I
not
jump?
right. If I'm working, if I'm
you're
on my
the woman
feet-
of the house and you're not gonna jump up and clean up, why should I
But
keep
when I
jumping
jump up
and
and clean, the first thing you do is sit there and do nothing.
Do you work outside the home
I do
currently?
now. Now I'm working, yes.
Does he, now that he's working, is everything cool? I mean,
I still do the same thing.
He don't do nothing.
I still come home and cook.
He come home and he
Prime
fuss
example,
about being
she'll sit there
tired.
and say,
I'm so
she'll
tired.
wake up.
Well, let me ask you this. You say that he entertains other women. What do you mean when you say he entertains other women?
Let's talk about the entertainment. Here we go. He left me for some random girl one day. I went to work. I'm like, yeah, babe, I'm gonna bring you something home from eat. You know what you want to eat. I get no reply, no nothing for like 2 days. Talking about, oh, if you want to know where your man at, he with this girl and call this number. I call the number, he with the girl. She telling the girl, oh, I don't got no girlfriend. That's not my girlfriend. She crazy and all this other stuff. Bring the spice. Yeah, Mr. Barstow had stepped out of our relationship and had a baby. He left me, abandoned. We was together after he had the baby or whatever. He left me for some random girl. One day I went to work. We texting back and forth, everything cool. I was working at Wendy's at the time. I'm like, yeah, babe, I'm gonna bring you something home from eat. You know what you want to eat. I get no reply, no nothing for like 2 days. No, I get home, he ain't there, he gone. Won't answer the phone, nothing. I get a call from some random number that I didn't know. Talking about, oh, if you want to know where your man at, he with this girl and call this number. I call the number, he with the girl. She telling the girl, oh, I don't got no girlfriend. That's not my girlfriend. She crazy and all this other stuff. Oh, and the list can go on.
Okay, Mr. Barksdale, did all that occur?
Yes, it did.
Now, how long ago was that?
When all this, my son got here because my mom died. And Honestly, that was my heart. She could tell you, my mom was my world. And when she died, I just lost it. I didn't care. I didn't care. And I was out doing
whatever. Whatever made you feel good in the moment.
I mean, I was just looking for escapes. I didn't know how to.
You're numbing it up.
Yeah,
that's what that's what some people do. Is this a constant thing that he does? Trotting off with other women, or was this unique to that very particular experience?
It was in the beginning of our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't even together for a whole year when all of this was going on.
Right.
So it was in the beginning. So the reason why I'm like, okay, I probably think I could deal with it is because I feel like when you're in a relationship, everybody makes mistakes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's up to you whether you want to deal with the mistake or not.
And my question is he still making that same mistake?
Not really.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Barksdale. If I could do something for you here today, if I could wave my magic gavel and get you something here to settle this situation down, what one thing would it be?
I would say for her to put herself more in my shoes and really observe it felt like if she would want me to do those things that she does to me, the way she talks, because it's...
Does she talk crazy to you?
Crazy? If she was talking to me crazy, I wouldn't be here. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, right.
Do you talk crazy to her? Seriously, do you talk crazy to her?
I have a reckless mouth, Your Honor. I'm not gonna lie. My mouth is very reckless, especially when I get to that pop top. My mouth can get really reckless.
But do you pop top every day?
Not every day.
Not every day.
But how often?
The explosion?
Yeah.
That's 4 or 5 days, depending on the week we're having. If we're having a good week, maybe 2-3 days. We're having a good week.
You say you don't get enough affection.
I get off of work, I'm a server. I stand on my feet. I come home and want my feet rubbed. I'll say, babe, can you rub my feet? Oh, no. I ain't doing that. I'll rub your back. I'm not trying to hear that.
I'm not big on feet.
He's not an affectionate type of person. I don't know if that's the way he was just raised or whatever, but when it's time for us to do what we do in the bedroom, then he want to kiss, he want to hug, he want to feel, and all. I'm very affectionate to him. I kiss him.
So you want him to be more affectionate?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
And he wants you to be less mouthy. Are you willing to make that change?
No. And I want him to be more. I want him to man up.
What do you mean man up? How is he failing as a man?
Oh gosh. So I just feel like when it comes to him doing certain things, like I get off of work, I'm a server. I stand on my feet. Sometimes I work 2 shifts, sometimes, I don't. I come home, I got to catch the bus from my job to my house, and I come home and want my feet rubbed. I say, babe, can you rub my feet? Oh, no. I ain't doing that. I'll rub your back. I'm not trying to hear that.
I'm not big on feet.
And I'm not big on feet either, but I rub hands when he want hands to be
with you, brother. My husband come home and put those big suckers and look at me.
But that's not fair. That's not fair because I don't do feet either. And he don't have no beautiful feet. His feet is very ugly. But I rub them. When he asks me for his feet to be rubbed, I rub them. Regardless of what. I give you whatever that you ask me for. And he can, and if he sit right here and say that, he's a liar. Because anything this man asks me for, I do.
So man up and rub your feet. What else does he man up and need to do?
He need to man up and clean up. He need to man up and stop being lazy. He's such a procrastinator. He procrastinates about everything.
The ebony.
Yeah. I think I know what's going on here. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna give you a call because you ain't going nowhere. You got a good brother here.
I know.
By the way.
I know.
And here's some advice I'm gonna give you. He's a good dude and he loves you. That's very clear. He's not cheating on you. He messed up 4 years ago when his mother died, and he has been the right guy ever since then. Don't harp and anger him into finding somewhere else to find peace. If he can come home, if the door of your house says to him, tie up my tummy because things are about to get rocky, that is not an inviting thing to be in. You get angry easily, and you get very angry about small things. And it's killing you, it's killing your relationship, and it's killing you. that cortisol and all of that adrenaline going on in your body, it's just hell on your body. You've gotten in the habit of popping off about stuff. And I don't know if it's because you've lacked control or whatever it is, but anger is nothing. Anger is not power. Anger is just a symptom of fear. You are constantly afraid, so you, because your body's telling you that there's some kind of mortal threat. The only mortal threat to your relationship is you. I yelled at him so much he stayed. Nobody ever says that. That doesn't happen. You hear, I yelled at him so much he eventually drifted away. That I hear all of the time. You've got something good. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. Are you perfect? No. So everybody's got to say, you know, well, he doesn't do things on my time and blah, 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 and this, that, and don't tell him because he doesn't know when to clean and rub your feet that he's not a man. That's just silly. He's a man because he comes home. He's a man when he protects his family. He's a man when he takes responsibility for what goes on about other people's lives. That's what being a man is. You want all these little, you know, trinkets and whatnot. That's not what manhood is. It's about the basics. It's about the solid, down-home things that you have to do. And he's showing up in here all man. All man. Don't be so afraid that you dark this guy away. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Ain't nothing you upset about that's serious. Nothing. I remember when I was younger, like 25 years ago, and my husband would come home, and I would just carpet bomb him with complaints. Just carpet bomb him. Everything, you know what I mean? And one day my mother said, you know, one day he's gonna stop coming home. Because that door is an entry to hell for him. What you doing? Don't do that.
I'm not trying to do that.
I know you're not trying, but that's what you're doing. Because you've gotten the habit of being angry. You've gotten the habit of going 100 miles an hour over things that aren't worth that. No foot rub is like, oh, okay. It ain't nothing, you're not a man. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to know what's important and know what you need to be angry about. Because the size of the things that you get angry about are an indication of the size of your size. Small people get upset about small things. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
He loves you, don't mess it up. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Did I do all right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Every once in a while. He don't have to be in the bed when you wake up. That's not a holler at him moment. Gee whiz, the guy he's a grown man. He should be able to get out of the bed when he wants to.
But if I do it to him, he gonna be mad too, though.
Well, don't do that. I don't think so. No.
All right, see, y'all let him.
Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You can't change nobody but you. You got a good brother here. Y'all both working, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Every once in a while, act in opposition to how you feel. Buy this woman a rose or something. Give her a back rub.
Yes.
Hug her, even when it's not in character for you, because you love her, and every once in a while, you need to be uncomfortable in what you do because you love her that much. That is a man move. You with me? Good luck to you both. This matter is adjourned.
So what are you going to do now after Judge Lynn gave you some advice?
I'm gonna put a cap on it. Cap the anger.
No more of that pop-off hope?
No more pop-off. I'm not gonna be a firecracker no more.
I hope the judge got through to her. I think she do. She did take heed to what she said. I think we're gonna be all right.